Well, hello. How is everyone doing this fine Tuesday? I don't know if this sounds good. I've been messing around again. Hopefully, it sounds like right. It doesn't sound weird. I am gonna listen to it in a second. So, Dylan, hello. Shout out to you. Aged Car. Shout out to you as well, my friend. How is everyone doing? If I do sound underwater, we can change it. Decided to put all my bar things on, which might not have been a good idea, but it might work as well. So I don't know. I am a bit tired, but let's see. Oh, that sounds all right, doesn't it? I think that works. Yeah, that works. That sounds even better than it has done before, to be fair. So yeah, that kind of worked. Well, we did good. We did good. So yeah, I'm happy at that. So aged car, hello, shout out to you. Yeah, I did miss you on Sunday. Where were you? How could you not have joined? And how did you not remember? Notification button. Jesse Giacomo, hello, shout out to you. Khalid the Grey, hello, shout out to you. Wait, who is this? I heard Dave in the crate. Leeds 2026, you understood the secret. I was hiding in the crate. I was so shocked that Adam Pearce did not open me up. I was, you know what I mean? I was suffocating. Dave, I'm very excited to see who's in the crate. Y2J, please. Right. I don't know if you should be like getting yourselves overhyped for this crate thing, because realistically, put Jericho in a crate. I mean, you've just got to think logically here. Why would you put any wrestler in a crate? Can you please explain to me the crate? What? Who posts themselves? Y2J's in America anyway, so he wouldn't need to post himself. What if he's evil from New Japan? Or it's not a wrestler at all? I don't know. I just find it so weird that we're doing this uh, since well, the last time we did something as mad as this, it was 1990, and we had the gobbledygooker come out of an egg. For me, I don't know what to think about this. I, it is going to be revealed to be somebody, right? But Why would you have Jericho of all people come out of a crate? I don't really get it. What is the purpose? What is the significance? Danhausen's a very good guess, actually. It's not somebody I thought of. But you know what? I don't know. I just not sure. It just weird. Danhausen, they could have him in a coffin once they've opened the crate. I don't know if it could, I don't think it's Royce Keys. We've already seen Royce Keys, so doing that would be just stupid. I can see Jericho, but I don't know. Why would you put a wrestler in a crate? This is the, this is the only thing that blows my mind is what we're doing. Why they're in a crate? Surely health and safety would make this a nightmare. Dave, I know it's Derek in the crate. Yeah, it is definitely Derek. I put him in it. I posted him to the WWE. And the person in the crate is not my suggestion, so to disappoint people. I don't think it is. I don't know who it is. I don't even know if it's a person. I don't know. It's, how strange would it be? Because they're posting it to SmackDown. They're sending it to SmackDown on Friday. It's not getting revealed until a week of Saturday. So, I mean, yeah, it's great to speculate again. So now we've got a mystery crate and a mystery wrestler. Oh my gosh, what else is a mystery? A show's a mystery? What did people think of last night's Monday Night Raw anyway? What is the main thoughts from that show? Heard a lot of people were down yet again on the matches, but it sounds like a lot of things went off. Sounded like a very interesting show, to be fair. The Mask Guy attacking again, but going straight after Logan Paul this week. Then obviously the Mystery Crate. He had Maxine Dupree attack Natty. I felt like there was quite a lot there to digest, to be fair. So from what I've seen, I'm not completely down on Raw this week. Can't give it a score, I didn't watch it, but certainly wouldn't be down on it. Kieran says we drew against Wrexham tonight. How long I can stay awake? I am tired after that game. Oh, mate, stick around as long as you can. You'll probably stay awake as long as I will. I've done a 12-hour shift today, so I am pretty tired. Dave, Obafemi versus Usef incoming, but they've teased Obafemi and Kit Wilson for SmackDown as well, so they're just keeping the lad busy, aren't they? Be interesting to see exactly how that all pans out with the signatures. Maybe it's the Undertaker. It's the gobbledygooker. I'm telling you now, it's the return of the gobbledygooker. I did joke on X saying that, you know with all the WrestleMania 42 rewrites, that it's just that. That it's just all the rewrites. It is just all of that. It's the endless, this person against this person, or it could be Vince McMahon's dirty secrets. It could be. It could be anyone. David's probably Paige. I don't. Like I say, I'm struggling with the idea of this person being put in a crate. I mean, I know it's a clever way to introduce somebody, but reality is you've got a person in a crate. Where did that crate come from? Why is there a person in a crate? In the first place, what the flip? Who posted it? Is more to the question. I just don't get that. It's the crate with Jericho in it. It's posted by Tony Khan. Weird gift. This is the problem I have with it. I mean, it's not 1990 anymore where we can get away with an egg and it hatches and you get a gobbledygooker. This is literally a crate. Which no human being should be inside a crate for such a long period of time. Right, Dave, I am going to go. I should be back in 20 minutes. Okay, HK, shout out to you, dude. Chris, hello, shout out to you. How are you doing, bud? Main thought is that the crate and the Mask Guy are definitely Seth, not Grayson Waller. If it was Grayson, why did he show up with Kofi? Yeah, I'm not with I was never really with the Grayson Waller idea, to be fair, because it does not make sense. If somebody could have made that make sense to me, I would have believed it. I couldn't get it. Why he would go after the Vision. It made no sense to me whatsoever. So, yeah. I didn't see the argument on Seth. Why hasn't he revealed himself yet? Well, basically, because technically he's not back. That's why he hasn't revealed himself yet. Because if he reveals himself, people are going to expect him to wrestle. And he can't. He can't physically wrestle because of his shoulder still not quite there. He hasn't got full mobility in his shoulder yet. So, if he reveals himself, he's kind of shooting himself in the foot, and I was like, oh, you need to wrestle now, you need to have a match. He can't. He literally cannot wrestle. The fact that he's only doing the curb stomp is because it's not his shoulder. Once he's fully fit, then I think he reveals himself. But that's the only reason why he hasn't yet. It could be Dave shipping list. You know what? I did want to put that it was my late Valentine's gift to Bailey and Kendall. It's a life-sized version of me. It's not even going to be a person, Dave. I don't think it's a person. You know what? I had this strange thought, but the only problem with the thought is if it had been for next week's Raw, it would have been a statue of AJ Styles. It probably could still be a statue. It could be a statue of Bray Wyatt. It could be a statue of anyone. You know how they do these big golden bronze statues? It might be something as stupid as that. Yeah, I mean, I had this idea. I was like, thought, hang on, does it have to be a wrestler? Can it be something else? If we do these golden statues every so often at WrestleMania, maybe it's a giant golden statue of Stephanie McMahon, and it's not what we think. You've just got to be a little bit more logical and think, hang on, that's a crate. It's come from somewhere. Why would you have a human being inside a crate? I know it's wrestling, but we're not back in 1990 where we can act a egg. We have got to be a little bit realistic. I am good, thanks. Hopefully you're well tonight. I'm good. Uh, Aubrey didn't. Who's your? Oh, we've got. It's Aubrey in the chat. Aubrey is in the chat. There we go. Aubrey is in the chat. Seth, it would be so underwhelming. Yeah, but then who else could it be? Who else? I mean, who had a problem with the vision before Seth left? Who else could it be? Is it LA Knight playing games? Is it Adam Pearce? Could it be Adam Pearce what reveals it himself? I mean, it could still be Adam Pearce, in fairness. I just don't know. Who would you have as a shock? Ricky Saints? But then why is Ricky Saints doing that when he's down in NXT doing stuff there? I don't know. I can't get my head around it not being Seth, if I'm being honest. It will be underwhelming, but I just can't see it being anybody else. That's the problem. Some fans think it's Dean Ambrose. It's not Jake Paul. He's not big. He wasn't big enough to be Jake Paul. Jake Paul can't wrestle for shit. He'd fuck up. He would absolutely he'd fuck up. Anyway, he's in Milan. He's with his girlfriend. She's in the Winter Olympics. So I don't see it. Maybe it was Dave, surprise Bailey. Instead, I shipped it to WWE and not to Bailey. I mean, that was a stupid thing to do. Would be a statue of. Why would it be a statue when Adam Pearce wasn't happy about the fact? Because he doesn't know what's in it. That's the thing. Adam Pearce did not know what was in. Did you hear him have a go at the stage hand or whoever that kid? Have you opened it yet? Do you know what actually it is? And he's like, no. Well, you're not very good because you know nothing. Do you? Yeah, I mean, so it just says there you can't open it until Chamber. Brock Lesnar. Imagine it's Brock Lesnar and go, oh my gosh, why is Brock in a cage? In a cage? In a crate? I had a joke as well. I said that it could be the crate Cali instead of the great Cali, the crate Cali. AJ Styles, Hall of Fame class of 2026 confirmed on Raw will be AJ Styles. Yeah, but why would you send it to SmackDown? That was on in my drawback with it, and why would you wait until Chamber to open it? If it was a statue of AJ Styles, that's on it drawback I had with that idea. And I thought, oh, could it be a statue of AJ? And then I just thought, hang on, you're opening it up at the Chamber, not on Monday Night Raw, so it doesn't make sense. I hope Michelle McCool is in the crate. Dave, did you see that England lost on Saturday in the rugby? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't watch rugby, so I don't care. I don't give a shit, mate. I don't watch rugby. It doesn't exist. It's a Braun Breaker, as long as it's not. Ronda Rousey can't. She's in the. She's doing an MMA fight, isn't she? That got revealed, so she's going back into MMA. So no, Ronda Rousey is not coming back to WWE. Sorry, Aubrey. There's no Ronda Rousey. She's staying in MMA, so no. Say her name and she appears. Mrs. Lee's 2026. I did not say Mrs. Lee's 2026, but I did say Cynthia. Shout out to you. How are you doing? Maybe it's John Cena's statue. It could. Oh, I don't know why. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I have no idea. We're speculating, and that's what they want you to do. It's amazing that the two things, what are talking points, are supposed to be, not even supposed to be major storylines. The mystery guy is secondary, and probably the crate is secondary. That's the thing what has got us fans the most excited. I bet WWE are going, oh, we should have done the crate thing ages ago. Yeah. Chris Aubrey, age can't. Stephen, no. You can't see in the crate, though. Cleed, how are you doing, hon? Yeah, let's have a look at what's happening on NXT tonight. The volume will change again on this. Let me just do what I did with all the others. And just open it all up. Hopefully that works. Anyway, that is what's happening. We have got the semi-final finale or whatever. So we've got Eli Knight up against LaFleur. Elio LaFleur. Oh, no, this is my fault, right? I had to put these pictures in. I think this is my own personal account. It's Kendall. Dave, get the tissues. And even more Kendall. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw these and I just thought I had to save them. Dave, maybe it's a demolition statue. I don't know if they named them into the Hall of Fame, then that would white elimination chamber. That's the only drawback to that is white elimination chamber. So Lola Vice, very nice. I heard that Blake is to get shipped to Christopher and Aubrey. Dave, the weather was gorgeous today. I took advantage. I didn't even see the weather. I went at work all day in a boring factory. It's Kendall. I mean, I don't know. These are like my dream photographs. These are my private photographs that she sent to me. Anyway, back to NXT. We've got Ethan Page versus Silo Hill. He defends that North American Championship yet again. I think this makes him the most title defenses this year inside the WWE bubble. At Leeds, they will uh, pry it open, fight for each other to try and open it. Dave, WWE forgot to Brock Lesnar is returning next week. Obafemi attack Brock. That's if they do that. They're still talking about Brock Lesnar going up against LA Knight, aren't they, for WrestleMania 42? So we might not get Obafemi Brock. I hope they change their minds. I hope they do go in that direction. I just don't want to see Brock Lesnar tear LA Knight apart. That's not what I want for LA Knight, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it guarantees him WrestleMania, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee him a victory. And I think that might anger a few people. I'm sure Aubrey and Chris have seen this before. But there you go, Blake Monroe. There you go. I thought I'd share that. She's got a nice phone. That is for you guys. See, I think of others, you know. I don't just think of myself. Dave, please don't tell me we are getting Sol Kazaria's segment again, argument tonight. Yeah, we probably will do, mate. They're just going to drag that shit on. I wish they wouldn't. Dave, I got banned on Twitter this week again. Sorry. I can't like your tweets. How did you get banned? What did you do? Was it by Blake Monroe? You've been sending dick pics to Blake Monroe again. Aubrey, that is just not on, mate. Gosh, you're gonna get banned. We've got Tony D'Angelo. He is taking on Kurtlis Cutler James, and I thought I'd include this. This was from last year. It's Bailey looking Baileylicious. This is a year old now, and that's my reaction to Bailey. Use your imagination. Did you guys miss me? Shakeen23, hello. There you are. How are you doing? And to wrap it up, well, we have actually got more photographs of Kendall. More photographs of Kendall. And this is the Kendall Grey stream. Aubrey, controversial about politics, I am guessing. Oh, are you into that? Are you arguing about politics again? Why do it? Why do it, Aubrey? How did you get banned? All seriously, how did you get banned? Hey, I don't need tissues when I have leads. This is just my dream. I know we talk about Bailey a lot, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Cynthia, Khalid. So what was people's thoughts of last night's Raw? Let me know. You tell me what went off on Raw, because I haven't seen the show. Oh, we have got a massive four-man fatal four-way tag match. So we've got OTM, the Court, Cullen, Hank and Tank, and they're also going up against the Vanity Project. I can't say why, but in the chat, because it'll get banned here too. Try and abbreviate it. Try and abbreviate so you don't get banned. Robert, hello. Shout out to you. Hopefully you're well, my friend. Are you looking forward to your NXT stream later? And of course, I've included what's in the box. It does feel like WWE right now are doing like a competition. They might as well like come out with the race coats on, like proper TV hosts next week and go, what's in the box? Phone in and you tell us what's in the box. It's a good little game show. Anyway, that's what's going off on tonight's NXT. Yeah, well, we're a rendition of what's in the box. I enjoyed it apart from the Becky AJ Lee promo. Oh, was it really that bad? I saw bits of that and I didn't mind it. Dave, I like Ray Sinclair. She is my girlfriend. No more Zaria for me. Okay. Interesting. Would have given it a 6 out of 10. Claps for Stephanie Fickett. She made Liv Morgan cry. She made Liv Morgan cry. It was 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10. I would have given it 6. No. There was no abbreviating it. Oh, mate, you're a bad boy, aren't you, Aubrey? Oh, no. Becky AJ was the worst promo I've seen in a long time. I think with AJ, she's a little bit out of practice and really needed Becky to lead the conversation. But Becky's just so over the top, and I think I've had this opinion for quite some time now with Becky. Is she tends to overact. She tends to overdo it. I know she's doing like Star Trek and stuff, but I feel like she's overacting too much. She's over-exaggerating everything she does, her facial expressions, so the way she talks. I think she just overdoes it. She just needs to tone it down a little bit. I mean, still be crazy face. I do love the crazy facial expressions she does, but just toning it down a little bit would probably help the likes of AJ getting better at her promo. Felt like it was a little bit competitive. at stages. It's like one-upmanship. Oh, you've just got me with that one. I'm going to get you with this one. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I could see why people thought that was worse. The Maxine Dupree attack on Natty looked a bit crap. Because when they pulled her apart, she looked like a school kid. You know, when you pull a kid away from their shop, from a toy shop, and they're kicking the legs. That's what that reminded me. If Maxine Dupree, like a little kid, kicking her legs, going, "Oh, I don't want to go." Levi Spot, shout out to you. How you doing, dude? The worst promo was Dave and Netflix. Oh, thanks, Leeds. I did put a lot of work into that promo. Thank you. I agree, Raw 6 out of 10. I think the shows have been like 6 out of 10, to be honest, so far. I haven't been blown away by. Well, even last week, I don't think we got a 7 at all across the board. I thought NXT was a little bit flat last week, which I usually look forward to NXT. I think the continuous bickering between Soruka and Zara is really getting to me now. It's really getting to a point now where either they beat each other up or they just separate completely because I'm fed up. I'm bored of Zarya. She's just like a whiny little bitch. She does, man, like jealous little bit. He's like, oh my gosh. It's like that is not a good look for her. Dave, see what happened to what's that? To Vinny again. Is it happened to Vinny again? What do you mean? What happened to Vinny again? What does that mean? I am loving the El Grande Americano stuff from both of them. Very entertaining. Yeah, that match is definitely going to bang at WrestleMania. It's going to be so much fun. Mask versus Mask. I think Chad Gable and Ludwig Kaiser are doing fantastic. So diverse because obviously the original Grande is over in America. As we all know, it's Chad Gable. But it's El Grande Americano, the second one, what is over in Mexico. And Chad gets booed out of the building. It's so much fun. They so hit the money with this, and they didn't even try. And that's the amazing part. WWE have not tried. It's just fallen that way. And now, obviously, they're going to run with it. So, yeah, I think WrestleMania is going to be very interesting. Who will get demasked? Because it doesn't really matter who wins or loses that match. Because if Chad lost, we just get Chad Gable back. So, it just doesn't bother me. Or we just get Ludwig Kaiser back. So, I'm not bothered who wins or loses that match, to be fair. Because either way, we're going to win. But totally agree. The El Grande stuff. You know what? I'm loving this a lot. The Los Americanos as well. It's literally only in WWE where you've got two Brommy lads, two Birmingham-born lads playing luchadors. You've got a German luchador. You've got two flipping West Country lads playing flipping luchadors. You've got a Spaniard what thinks he's a luchador. Oh my god, it's like an American going around being a luchador. What the flip is going on? It's so good. It's bad. You know what I mean? It's so bad it's good. Sorry. Dave and Soruk and Jason Jade next week. Zaria says, oh, I mean, we keep saying it. Just fucking turn already. Just do it this week. Why are we waiting till next week? We all know it's going to happen. We're not stupid, WWE. It's doing me fucking head in because she should just attack her now and get over it. Some Benfica player called him a racist name. All right, okay, I don't follow into that kind of. I don't get into that. I don't really read the football news, to be honest. Not that stuff. I tend to stay away from it, to be honest. It's not nice. Did that happen today in the game? I haven't got sports news on, to be honest. I'm watching Mock the Week from Sunday. Ludwig gets there, demasked, joins again, and the team USA wins hockey at the Olympics. Blame Canada. Yeah, Levi, Benfica fans throwing objects at him. Well, hopefully they get banned then. Hopefully they get banned because they should. If that was England, we'd be banned from all European tournaments full stop. You know exactly what would happen. Good to see you. Happy Irish Rebel. Hello. Shout out to you, dude. Canadians are cheaters. Exactly, Dave. Why wait until the elimination when you know it's David Craig? I'm still in the crate now. This is all an optical illusion. Hey, did you see Triple A and the War Raiders? And yes, I did actually watch it. I did watch it, to be honest. And I don't really want to step on people's toes, but after Chamber, I'm thinking about every other week doing Triple A. Only if that's fine with Robert. Robert didn't actually do Triple A at all last week, which I was a little bit shocked at, to be fair. Obviously, it's got his reasons why he didn't do it. But I do fancy it. I thought it was very entertaining. I'm quite open to have that conversation with you guys if you want me to do it every other week. When I've got a Saturday off, as long as it doesn't, obviously, if there's a PLE on, we can't do it. But yeah, I would be completely down for that. Triple A got me good. I was so interested. I like El Toxic Ass. I think that trio of ladies have certainly got my interest. I like Sammy the Hitman Zayn. Real Madrid game with Benfica got stopped for 10 minutes tonight after Vinny was racially abused by fans and Real Madrid coaching staff sent off. As did Jose Mourinho. Oh, why is always Jose Mourinho involved in that? Jesus. They need to ban the fucking team then, don't they? If we were serious about getting racism out of football, then that team needs to be taken out of the tournament. Dave, hopefully Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate gets unmasked as well. Dave in real life attack Dave. I did attack Dave the clown. I wasn't impressed with him. I didn't think he was funny as a clown. The psycho clowns just don't come across to me as funny. I have a real problem, so I am taking them out individually. I started with Panic, and then I took out Dave the Clown. I am after the other one next week, Murder Clown. I'm going after Murder Clown. They're just not funny. I don't find their jokes funny at all. Apparently, someone is acting the clown backstage in the White Six. AI work currently. Any midweek football streams planned? Oh, you're at work. David Paul, no, I don't know. It depends on what's on Thursday. I fancy in doing the next retro watch along, to be honest. I can't do a football stream tomorrow. I will be too tired. I don't think I'm doing a stream at all tomorrow, to be honest. Depends on what time I get home. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I have planned to. I'm away with my daughter tomorrow, so I've got a busy day. Don't know what time I'll be home. So I don't want to promise myself into a live stream if I can't do it. So if I can do a live stream tomorrow, you'll just have to wait and see. I doubt it. I doubt it. Might just have tomorrow night off. Irish Rebel, you acknowledge me, you naughty boy. Very kinky. Just everyone knows my unit is safe, healthy, and final. I didn't really want to know about your unit. To be honest, why are you telling me about your unit for? By the way, my unit is fine. It's what? What the flubber? Announcement: I have a penis. Women have a vagina, and we have a William NC Ballyou to you. How are you doing? Hopefully you're well, my friend. William, I've checked it out, and for the last time, it's still working. Dave, I think it would be awesome if you did AAA on Saturdays. It would be okay with me, my friend. Just every other weekend. Okay, cool. I don't want to do it if I'm stepping on toes, but you haven't really started doing them yourself, to be fair. And that's the only reason why I just thought, I really fancy doing it. I really enjoyed it. I didn't watch it live, but obviously we will do it at like 2 p.m., 2 a.m. going forward. But yeah, I really enjoyed the show, and I just thought, I actually could do a watch along for these. Just a little bit extra to do on a weekend, especially when we've got no PLEs or anything. Manchester United women's team play their second leg game against Atletico Madrid at 3 on Thursday. Man United are 3-0 up. Pointless doing the game then. If it were a little bit more closer in scoreline, would have considered it. But they're 3-0 up. They're not going to lose. So it's a pretty boring game, to be fair. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. I will let you get. You'll know. I'll either put it in a video, what I'm doing. You'll find out, or I'll just put a community post out, and then you'll know exactly what's going on. I think Thursday we might do Fastlane 2016, continuing on that year of 2016, because we did the Royal Rumble last time, and I said we were going to do all the pay-per-views in that year. So the next one is Fastlane. We might be doing that. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. It depends if I think the Palace and that games are that interesting, because they are only first legs. Dave, can we get a picture of Blakey instead of those two? Official NXT placeholders. I can't put Blakey on there until she wins the title, mate. She needs to beat JC Jane. They are the champs who are on the screen at the minute, and that's how it is. We've got Joe Hendry, NXT male champion. We've got JC Jane, the female champion. So as soon as Blakey does win, she gets up on the screen. But at the minute, it's these two, because they are the championes. But yeah, if Blakey wins a major title, like beats JC Jane, she can have a spot on the screen. I am doing good. The weather was glorious today. Glad you enjoyed the weather. I was stuck in a sweaty factory, a very cold factory today. Galatasaray, yes, they did win 5-2. That was shocking. Juventus are shit, aren't they? Bonkers, shout out to you. Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves it too. How you doing, dude? Dave is driving in the fast lane. It's got Eva Marie on the front cover. Can't watch the Olympics because honestly don't know. Oh, we don't do the Olympics. I'm not into the Winter Olympics anyway. But Great Britain got 3 gold medals. Best they have ever done at a Winter Olympics. So absolutely over the moon for them. Absolutely great news. Dave, definitely AAA, because we need to see Dave the Clown. It says aged car. I have trouble remembering where the names of AAA, so I know it's kind of weird. Well, of course, I'm weird anyway. I'm pretty clued in now with AAA, to be honest. I think I've got it quite down. So yeah, I do fancy doing the watch-alongs for it, to be fair. Only when I can. You can do the following week. Just take it in turns. Dave, please do AAA on Saturday. We are getting Dominic versus Vikingo for the AAA Championship. Dominic lost. I can't do it this weekend, unfortunately, because I'm at work. But when I'm not working, we'll be definitely doing it. And obviously next weekend is Elimination Chamber, so there's absolutely no chance of doing it, to be honest. So yeah, it's going to be a while before we start doing the watch-alongs for AAA. But that's only just because we've got fucking WWE stuff going off at the same time, so Is what it is. I was sat at home watching WWE. It's good to hear. I thought Triple A was very good. Yeah, Triple A was good last week. La Parker, I thought was very interesting against Jack Cartwheel. Yeah, I enjoyed the show. I was enthralled, and that's what I thought. Like, oh, I really could do a little watch along on this because it didn't look too taxing. Yeah, so Bobo Glimp playing Milan in Norway tomorrow. So should be fun, interesting. Yeah, but tomorrow is Newcastle Karabag. So if I was going to do a game tomorrow, it'd be pretty much that one because it's Newcastle. France out fucking Americans by just cheating. Also, Canada are cheaters, banned from curling. We've been telling you, you guys, Canadians, are evil for a long time now. I'm not surprised at the European countries doing better than the USA in the Winter Olympics, to be fair, because it is technically our sport, not American sport. I mean, USA came second to Italy in the speed skating thing. Blading, I don't know what they call it. Dave, Triple A, have a pay-per-view on March 14th. If I'm not working, we'll be covering it. I dated a guy from Canada. For you. William Aubrey, don't fret. USA will still higher than France and Canada in the medals table. Cynthia, my friend. I don't know why Santos wasn't on. What, Santos Escobar? He did a promo, didn't he? Backstage, he's coming back. He's going to be back. Norway and Italy first and second in the table. I'm not surprised. Italy are the home nation, so they've got home backing, and Norway it's fucking full of snow. It's literally snow everywhere, so of course they're going to be good. Dave, have you got the tissues ready for Ken? I don't even know if Kendall's on the show. I think it's Kalani Jordan tonight against Lola Vice, I think. It was planned for a couple of weeks ago, and they've moved it. I think it's tonight. It was awesome. I sure went for a much-needed walk for the big back in me, for the big. They've got a big back, and she can't. Oh, we're talking about the Olympics. Yeah, Chris, we were robbed by a shit French couples team. What is that in the curling? Oh, mate. I haven't really watched Olympics, to be honest. I know bits and bats, but not a lot. Fun factory full of tissues for Kendall. You just have to understand that in America we all the time about how Canada is morally superior to us, but just like cheating, fucks, we do everything. I just, to be honest, to us in the UK, we just see you as like neighbours. The same, basically. There's not much difference between America and Canada to us, to be fair. We're just like, right, they're pretty much the same. Obviously, you're not, but it's like how you think we are with Wales and how you think English people are with Scotland. We are the same, basically, but there is subtle differences. Okay, honestly, I can tell you the last time I watched any Olympics. Everyone said they were, except the French judge, that apparently by 7, which is outrageous. That's how the Winter Olympics works, dude. How the pointing system works, it's not like proper sports. Honestly, they're not like proper sports. They just can give you what the fuck they want. To be honest, that's the only problem with it. Figure skating. You're talking about figure skating. Yeah, their point system in figure skating is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't like their scoring. An idea just popped into my head. Oh my god, here we go. Wait for it. Let's hold our breaths at what Robert's got to say. I could start streaming classical wrestling on a weekend if it would be interested in the idea. Go ahead and do whatever you feel like's best for your channel, dude. This is the thing. You'll not know if it's a good idea until you do it. This is the thing, right? I mean, for me, if you do old NWA or old WCW shows from like Sting, Road Warriors, and stuff like that, like Lex Luger days, like late 80s, early 90s, do that, people would watch. People remember that stuff and they go crazy for that kind of stuff. So if you want to do proper retro watch-alongs, I would definitely dive into that if I were you. Try it, see what people think. I mean, you were on to something with the old NXTs, to be honest. I thought a lot of people were interested in that, so yeah, just gain your audience. Honestly, not even paying attention about the. Simply, you don't need to. You're not going to miss out. You're not missing out. I'm not into Winter Olympics. I do prefer the Summer Olympics, to be honest. No, ice skating, Dave. They're not figure skating. Skating, ice skating is figure skating. Isn't it? Ice skating to me would be them just going round in a circle. Figure skating is where they dance, right? Yeah, no, Dave. We just get England in a separate from Ireland and Scotland. Technically, England's not separate from Scotland. Right, I'll run through this. Right, anybody know the subtle difference between the UK and Great Britain? Can anybody answer me that in the chat? What is the subtle difference between UK, the United Kingdom, and Great Britain? There is a difference, right? Massive. Well, it's not a massive difference, but there is a difference there. We're still away from the show. Did I know that Wales is separate from England, though? So Wales is technically separate, but not separated. There's England, Wales, and Scotland. Can't watch anyways, Robert. I always leave. I like the breaks will be during the Saturday and Sunday's games. Yeah. In the football, people just barely give a flying fuck about anything anymore. No, it's because they're the same. UK has 5 countries. Great Britain has 4 countries. UK does not have 5 countries. Where did you get 5? Where did you count for 6? 4 countries? No, it's more simpler than that, David Porthall. More simpler than that, right? United Kingdom, right? It's simple. United being the clue. That's England, Wales, and Scotland. The 3. Right, there's the 3. They are connected. They're in one. There's nothing. There's no borders. There's no nothing. I could go into Wales and not have a boarding pass. I could go to Scotland, not need to have my passport. Don't need any of that to go to them places because they're part of the United Kingdom. Great Britain is 4 countries, which is still England, Wales, and Scotland. But we have Northern Ireland. Right? What is not a part of the UK is not a part of the United Kingdom because it is not connected. Of course, Northern Ireland is connected to Ireland, which there is a parting, there is a sea between. Check your map. That's why that is Great Britain and not the United Kingdom. Northern Ireland are not in the UK, but are in Great Britain. That's your difference. Dave, They skate. I don't fucking watch skating. I just read about it. Chris, you can always more than USA over me or your son. Well, wait, so there's no island. No islands there. They're in Great Britain. That's what Great Britain is. Britain, Great Britain. Northern Ireland is part of Great Britain. Yeah. But the UK, no. UK is the free. United Kingdoms free. They're united. There's no border. Whereas there is a border between Northern Ireland and England, of course there is. Because it's connected to Highland. That's it. That's your geography lesson for today. Yeah, I mean you could probably throw in Guernsey and all of that stuff in there, I suppose. But I just see them. I don't really see them. I don't recognise them as being separate. To be fair, 'cause they're that small. They are tiny. They don't have their own national teams. Northern Ireland is not in the UK. Northern Ireland is not in the UK. Yeah, yeah, exactly, because it's not united. That's a massive clue. Is so Miss Clown not in the UK? No, he's in London. Who's Miss Clown 1? He lives in London, doesn't he? He's a Londoner. You're talking about Patrick and Nolene. They're Irish. I think if they're Northern Irish, they're part of Great Britain, but not a part of the UK. But they're technically the same, but it's just one country less. It's weird. Most athletes in the Olympics from the North represent Ireland. They will have their own Irish team, but the Northern Irish team will be a part of Great Britain. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. So for the 3 bedrooms, Blakey would have to sleep with me. Why is Northern Ireland not a part of the UK? Because it's not bordered. It's not connected. Have a look at the map and see where Ireland is to the UK. And that is why. It's not connected, it's not united. Therefore, there is no connection. There is a parting, there is a like a sea between. It's only a tiny freaking thing, but it's still there. It's not part. It's not joined. It's not joined to England. It's not joined to Wales. It's not joined to Scotland, and that's why it's not. And plus, Northern Ireland was never really a part of the UK from the beginning. We kind of there's a big, massive war kind of thing in Ireland, and we kind of took control of Northern Ireland back in the 80s, I think it was. Early 80s, late 70s, something like that. We took control of Northern Ireland. We took our forces in. Ever heard of a thing called Bloody Sunday? U2 did an whole flipping album song for it. Today, Bloody Sunday, it's pretty much where that all comes from. UK intervened in the Protestants and Catholics war in Ireland. Very, very messy stuff. Very, very complicated. And Ireland wants Northern Ireland back, but well, we've got control, basically. We're already packed. Bag's already packed. That leaves only one guilty of cuddling Nia Jax. Alright, that's what the most annoying UK. What is the most annoying UK accent? Birmingham. It is to me. Alright, I'm from Birmingham. Nah, to be honest, you know what the worst accent in the UK is to me? Cockney. I can't stand Cockney accent. I hate it, especially on women. The common Cockney accent is mate, I can't even listen to a woman. Will Ospreay's accent is he does me treating. Anyone from Essex? Absolutely, it's a no. Go away, don't talk to me. I can't cope with it. Best accent, Yorkshire, 100%. Leeds will back me up on this. Leeds has got me. Back me up on this one. Yorkshire's the best language in the UK. Hands down, easily peasy. Irish is so difficult. They want to keep their genetic in the family pure Irish heritage. What, Robert? Poor old Robert's like, what? I'm a part of his Irish legacy, or what? Just how weird. I'm not Cockney. I am not. I'm Yorkshire. Yorkshire, Yorkshire. Irish, British, French, Italian. Oh, and there's Scottish. Oh, gee, Scottish. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, people say Scouse accents, though. One of the hardest ones. I've got a southern accent. Whereabouts? Oh, you've got a southern accent. That's you're American, aren't you? Though, so that's Texan. Oh, I don't know. In America, what's the worst accent? I would have thought Boston accent would probably be the worst one in America. Dave, I'm Irish born and American. Weird, but that is totally weird. I think I was born weird. Yeah, Yorkshire's the best. Yeah, of course it is. Yorkshire's the best accent in the UK. Of course it is. Million, 10%. You definitely would trying to understand us might be difficult. Where are you from, Chris? Which part of England are you from, Chris? I know you support Chelsea, but whereabouts? You're Scottish, aren't you? You're Scottish. Yeah, Chris, you're Scottish, aren't you? Because you support Germany. Germany. Is it Rangers? Germany. What the fuck did that come from? Aubrey, Southern accents are extremely sexy as well. I don't like the Irish women's accent. They sound like whores, and it's false advertisement. I like the Irish accent's cool. I love the Liverpool accent. To be quite honest with you, I love the Liverpool accent. I cannot get me talking to a Scouser all day long, and I'm just like, yeah, I like. Oh my god, Boston by far, Yankee accents. Yeah, would have thought Boston accent would be the most grating. Forget about it. Get over here. I like North Dakota. I wouldn't mind Chris to be like honest with you. Accents are sexy AF. Maybe Christopher and Aubrey can teach Blake there. Well, Blake's got the southern-esque accent. She kind of like talks posh, which is like I would associate with somewhere like Cambridge or Portsmouth, something like that. You know, very posh. Oh yes, but she puts it on. She does put the poshness on. I reckon she hasn't got that accent really. I reckon she's common as shit. Bonnie Scotland, Dave. Oh, yeah, I know. I remembered. When I was asking you, I was thinking, yeah, you're Scottish, aren't you? I don't have an accent as I am originally from Ohio. You will have an accent to us Brits, though. If I heard you talk, you've got an accent. Dave, are you also doing WrestleMania 32 watch along in April? 32? You mean 42? Done 32, that was years ago. Yes, we are definitely live for WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas. We're doing the full weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're live for the lot. Oh yes, baby, book time off and everything. So yeah, we are live for all of that good stuff. I need to Google what Cockney Villa accent sounds like. Cockney Villa. What's Cockney Villa? I'd love to know what Cockney Villa sounds like as well. I know Cockney. It's just Cockney. It's apples and pears, you wanker. You talk like that, mate. It's all like this, and you're a wanker. Apples and pears. Hey, watch EastEnders. Type in on YouTube EastEnders, and that's the Cockney accent. I hate it. I know Polish people. That's good. My nephew's Polish. I know. Don't ask. Yeah, don't want to hear Aubrey Oos. Also sounds like a cock. Okay, sorry. Okay, clocking back in at Dazers for a mod show up and work. I will be back. Oh, William Nancy, shout out to you, dude. Yeah, thanks for stopping by anyway, buddy. Catch you later on, my friend. Hopefully they Blake Monroe versus JC Jane stand and deliver who wins JC Jane main roster. I don't know what's going to happen with that, to be honest. I'd like to see Sol Ruka get main roster before JC Jane, if I'm being honest. I bet your accent is sexy AF. My accent's sexy AF. I sound like Drew McIntyre, and it's all like that, and it's all crazy. You know? Because we go down. I don't even know if that's a good Scottish accent, to be fair. There's different kind of Scottish accents, because if you're from Glasgow, it's proper deep, it's proper flipping. They talk proper fast, and it's really deep Scottish. But Edinburgh's closest to the English. It's kind of like, it's proper like weird. Proper like weird. I understand all Scottish people, by the way, because I am bilingual. I've not really, but I've got a tolerance. That was terrible. I know it was terrible. Scottish accent's the only one I'm not really good at. I can do a good Irish accent. I can do a good Liverpool accent. The key to the Liverpool accent is lower your tone. Talk like this. Alright, kids. I am Dave in real life, and this is the Liverpool podcast. Yes, we're watching NXT tonight. It's going to be well, boss. Hope you're all down for it, kids. That's this Gouser accent. Apparently, Adele is Cockney. Talk dirty in your language, I would be like, ooh. Where Blake Monroe kisses the mirror, Christopher Oose's sunscreen. Blake Monroe. I don't even know if she's on the show tonight, to be quite honest with you. Other than the light schedule matches, I know Clarny Jordan's meant to be on against Lola Vice. Is it tonight? Yes, Cynthia. Same for you. Lead I talk dirty in your language. It would be like, talk in your language. It's not language, it's accent. It's not. Yorkshire's not a language. We might. The thing with the with the Yorkshire accent, right? Basically, we don't like to say the. We don't pronounce the T in the. It's thy. We change stuff up. We abbreviate a hell of a lot in it. Instead of isn't it, we go in it. So, Dave, shush. I just like the southern accent. I'm from California. Yeehaw! I'm a Wowdy Dixon. Good old southern boy from... the one fucking accent as well in America I can't stand is Nia Jax. How she talks. Mean Girls talk. You know the film Mean Girls. Oh, like totally, like wow, oh amazing, oh. I can't stand that. That fucking would grate the fuck out of me. If she started talking to me like that, I'd be like, no mate, you can fuck right off. So what? It's like, it's just a hare-headed talk. Like, no. You sound like a mean girl, and I am tapping out on your ass. And it's like totally like, wow, it's so amazing. Honestly, don't know one. Ask Aubrey in Irish. After Blakey breaks up with me, I'm coming for Night Jack. Like, totally wow. I think Leeds' room has wedding pictures on the wall. Wedding pictures? I don't be saying that. Dave, you know I don't have one. What, an accent? Oh yeah, I have heard you talk, haven't I? I have had that privilege. Like totally wow, amazing. Oh yeah. Don't mention Naya or Irish Rebel will get the t-shirts. Oh my god, we're literally moments away from NXT, and I haven't switched over yet. We need to go to Netflix. Like totally amazing. Oh wow. Who's Stargate? SG1 is on Netflix. Oh, Elimination Chamber's up. How dare you? I'm only joking, Sim. No, no, Leeds, right. Cynthia talks. I mean, you won't believe what Cynthia sounds like. Mate, I'll give you a quick impression. Alright, Dave. I'm Cynthia. I sound like I've had about 20 fags. And I've got a really deep voice. That's how she sounds in real life. I'm telling you now, Leeds, that I'd be careful. Very husky, very manly voice. Oh, I've heard it, mate. Others like get the annihilated by bigger chicks. Only joking. I only have Ren Sinclair. I watch her. Oh, mate, Khalid, you've been dreaming about Zarya for so long. You now like I'm watching Ren Sinclair, and now she's my new love. It's like to be annihilated by meat. Leeds likes to be annihilated by me too. Cynthia. The Cynthia voice, once you hear it, you cannot run away from it. You'll never forget it. Have you got cold, Dave? Only joking. Oh, I have got cold. I am running out of tissues as well. NXT. What did you think of Javon Evans? I was so shocked, right? I did not think they would pull the trigger on him beating Gunter. The little point that I didn't quite like about the match, right, is Dominic hiding the hammer in a no DQ match. There's no disqualifications in a triple threat. So why did he hide the hammer from the ring bell? He could use it. He could choose whatever he wanted in the match. It was totally legal. And he's hiding it. And he's like, you know you can actually use it. Does anybody tell Dominic what the rules are in a triple threat? Yeah, so, yeah, that was the only bit where I was a little bit down on. But, yeah, Javon Evans going to the Elimination Chamber was so shocked that they pulled the trigger. I am now interested to see what he does. I think he's going to do some amazing things. An OG cutter off a pod. Imagine the pop. Mate, if he does that, I am literally just going to become a Javon Evans stan. Anyway, we're going live to NXT. Big teddy bear with balloons of chocolates. Oh my god, what the hell. It was a surprise that Javon won. Yeah, I was shocked. I literally saw that and I thought, what? I so 100% thought that Gunter was going to win. But Dominic cheating in a no disqualification triple threat match, I just found that very, very weird. Anyway, NXT. Yes, Chris. This is the highlight of the week. Best show of the week. The only watch along I can do this week. Live. Yeah, an OG cut into an RKO. That would be sick. I mean, they've put Javon Evans in that chamber for a reason. Lola Vice is starting the show. So we've got Lola Vice, one half of the mixed tag team AAA champions. So we've got Jordan. Is it A or an O for Jordan? Dave Obafemi versus Kit Wilson will be 3 minutes. Yeah, it's not going to last long. Blake Keys, the highlight of the week. I'm going to fight this tiredness all the way through. I believe in Joe Hendry. Kieran, shout out to you. Chris, in your dreams. Lola Vice, honestly, she's something else. Here comes Kalani. Two sexy women. And they're going straight at it. Big kicks by Lola Vice. These two have been feuding for a while. I think Kalani had, it was Lola Vice with the hand, wasn't it? So they have their own elimination chamber in NXT. I know they have their own pay-per-view. They don't do elimination chamber. It's a J. So I was just waiting for that. So Vice v Jordan. No, they do the Iron Survivor, don't they, in NXT? They don't do elimination. Define units. Austin 316, hello, shout out to you. How are you doing, bud? Hopefully you're well. What was your thoughts on last night's Raw? I mean, yeah, I mainly should be disappointed on Bayley losing. I'm not, though. I'm happy for Hasker to go to the Elimination Chamber, but not happy if Bayley misses out on Mania again. I'd be very shocked if they don't do something with her. Probably her and Lara. Kalani taking advantage of Lola. Lola's on the mat, getting a hand stood on at the moment. Doing well. Tris, how about you? Kalani Jordan. Working on the ham of a Lola Vice at the moment. Double knees. That ham, stopped this match a couple of weeks ago. I think it was last week. Kalani working on the manipulation of hand, but she gets her into a headlock. Does Vice. With a vice grip of sorts. That was like a strange version of the Devil's Kiss. Oh. Asuka tapping out Bayley was the best part. I know it would be for you. Well, it was alright. I really liked Punk's promo, Asuka advancing. The Kabuki Warriors and backstage segment, Becky did a good promo. A lot of people were hating on that earlier, to be honest, on the Becky AJ Lee promo. People were kind of hating on it. I haven't watched the full show, so therefore the backstage segments have not hit with me at all. I haven't seen enough of them. What I saw was pretty good last night. What part of that? Punk made, I think, made Finn Balor acceptable. I think Finn Balor needs to leave Judgment Day. We need to find the real Finn Balor back, to be honest. I agree with Austin apart from the Becky promo. I don't see why Bayley missing WrestleMania, to be honest. I think there will be a multi-women tag team match. Mania, Lara will be in. There needs to be. And she needs to be there this year. I think them pushing her out last year for Becky was a disgrace, to be honest. No one disrespected Becky, but I wasn't a fan of it at the time. Just Bailey had her place, and she should have kept it for me. We could have done something else with Becky, but it is what it is. AJ Becky exchange under-delivered massively, but AJ been cutting good promos since coming back. Okay, that's fair points. Fair points. I was thinking, that Leeds and I started official horny men. Oh my, here we go, the video horny men's club. She's looking for recruits. I don't blame you. I think that Becky has some good points. I did say earlier on about Becky, I just think her delivery is a little bit over-exaggerated. I think she goes a little bit too hard on it, to be fair. If she toned it down a little bit more, I'd get on board with it a bit more. She's a little bit too animated for me. And I think she has been that way for her entire career. I never really liked, before she became the man character, I never really got into Becky, to be fair. I just always felt that she was a little bit overrated. Yeah, she did Austin, but both of them like acting like little kids. They were speaking to a very cringe for me. Chris, that's a fair point. Question, do you see EO advancing next week or Kyrie? Rhea Ripple's already in there. You've got Asuka in there. Who's the other one? Who's the other person in that match? Who's the other one? I've actually could get it up, actually. Now, I'll let you guys answer. We're going to a commercial break. Kalani Jordan's still working on the hand of Lola Vice at the moment. Who's the third wheel in that match? Raquel. Yeah, I think Raquel wins. If Raquel's in that match, I don't see why you'd... Yeah, I'm going to go for Raquel. Just because of the Liv Morgan stuff. Yeah, the promos were delivered, but it's coming from two women who can out-promo each other, anybody. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I think AJ Lee's just... I think she's out of sorts at the minute. You've got to remember she has had yet another bit of time off. And she's kind of get back to how she was when she first was in WWE. Them that schoolgirl like promos that she was doing. I think she's just trying to channel that again. It's not quite working because she's not as young as she once was. So maybe she needs to grow it up a little bit. Maybe Becky needs to tone down. Maybe AJ needs to go a bit higher. I don't know. It's a weird one. I do think the CM Punk Finn Balor exchange was good. I thought that was fairly interesting. Does Liv cost Raquel by accident? Yeah, I think you've got to have Raquel in that match. Setting stuff up between I feel the Judgment Day are on its last legs. It's a shame that they can't go ahead with Bianca Belair. Because Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill at WrestleMania does nothing for me. Absolutely nada, not interested. That match, no, throw it away. That's a SmackDown match. It's a secondary pay-per-view match. Bianca Belair versus Jade, I would have said yes, please. AJ Lee's like 50 and acting like she's a hot topic. Becky does over-exaggerate a lot. She gets pretty annoying, but the hate she gets online is crazy. I don't know. I don't mind her online stuff. What she's doing on X, bring it on. I don't mind that. It's what she's doing in her promos. She overdoes it a little bit in the promo stakes. I don't mind the X stuff because I think that's brilliant. Go for it. I think all of the wrestlers should be doing this. I think selling yourself online, what Drew McIntyre and Becky are doing is next level stuff. I don't think anybody's quite matching them yet, and I think the rest of the rosters need to catch up because what they're doing is amazing. We've got like a sleeper hold. I think these ring attires are slender at best. Charlotte and Rhea are the only two people I see facing Jade at WrestleMania. Honestly, it's probably going to be Charlotte because they've been teasing it for months. Apparently, it's Tiffany Stratton. What's the major talking point at the moment? Apparently, it's her what's penciled in that Mania match, and not Charlotte. So, fuck knows. Apparently, Rhea Ripley and Io are penciled in against the Bella Twins. So that means we're getting Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer, Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton. Not matches that are going to get main event. They are not going to take the top spots of night one or night two. It's just not happening. The matches are just not quality enough for me. Facts, Austin. She is one of the goats for sure in the women's roster. Becky's good as a wrestler. I like Becky. But she's a bit cringe at the exact same time. No doubt top 3 of all time for the women. Austin, absolutely. Oh no, I meant people hating on Becky is great. Oh, all right, okay. The IWC make it seem like Becky is the worst woman ever. She's not. I don't hate any woman other than Nia Jax. I just can't stand her. Tiffany versus Jade, question mark. So random to me. I love Tiffany, but I don't have an interest in it. Neither do I. But apparently that's what's been penciled in at the minute. Yeah, it's more likely than Charlotte, to be fair. I know it's not a match I want, to be honest. I'd rather them not do that, but Lola Vice taking down Kalani. She does a little bit of a dance. Got Vicky Saints live tonight as well. The next match is that Shiloh Hill. Oh, Lola Vice goes into the bottom of the crow's nest. She breaks the... So that's her arm, that injured arm. Kalani sees an opportunity. She's going up top. 450 splash, but gets caught into an armbar. She's got that lock in, armbar. Kalani Jordan struggling. Like she dropped short of that 450, but obviously reasons why is because she's getting guillotined by Lola. She's managed to find a way out of it. And goes for a submission move of her own on the arm of Lola Vice. That arm was just gone into the crow's nest. Lola Vice could be tapping out. She does. Lola Vice taps out. Kalani Jordan wins. Certainly getting Rousey and Gia Cario MMA fight. Yes. That's why she ain't coming back to WWE. She has got a MMA career restarting very, very soon. If only Bianca wasn't injured. Jade Bianca has been a top match for WrestleMania since Jade got into WWE. Yeah, that was the match I was hoping for, to be quite honest with you. Disarm her hand being messed up is much proper serious. You know what I mean? She's tendons in her hands all fucked up. So yeah, she's just had another operation. So yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to see that feud for quite some time, which is a shame because that's the match I think we all wanted at Mania. Dave, who do you see winning the men's elimination chamber, possibly seeing the Masked Man again? I don't think the Masked Man gets involved in the chamber so much, unless, who have we got? Well, Bronson Reed's in a qualifying match. I think we haven't even got a member of them in the chamber as of yet. And I don't think we will get a member in because the mask guy is doing a good job of stopping that. I think Cody wins the Elimination Chamber, to be honest. I know, it's a bit boring, isn't it? But it looks likely, unfortunately. I don't want it to be him, but really need Ronda back. She's in MMA, my friend. Find Jade a little bit too overrated. Not interested in her match at WrestleMania 42. Yeah, it's a sleeper match, unfortunately. It will be a sleeper match. Felt mad we never got Asuka versus Ronda. When she slapped her on Ronda's debut, that was awesome. Yeah, we kind of missed the trick. That was Vince, though, wasn't it? That was Vince's era. So Ricky Saints getting attacked by Joe Hendry in the car park. Oh, it's all kicking off in the NXT car park. Yet again, I'm the mask guy. Who was on last night? Boring Cody, yeah. I do think it's Cody, though, unfortunately. I don't want it to be him, but unless they do a swerve, unless there's a swerve come in and Brock Lesnar joins the chamber, you know, if they do something interesting, then fair enough, but I don't think so. I think I think Cody versus Drew is where they're going for WrestleMania. Maybe you throw Jacob Fatu in there as well. Who do you want to win the Chamber, Dave? I don't. If you don't want Cody, who really depends on the last few people, doesn't it? To be honest, we've only really got Randy with LA Knight, and we've got Javon Evans. I don't think Javon Evans wins it. Yeah, I would get on board with LA Knight, to be honest. It's not going to be LA Knight, but I would like a change, a little bit of change of pace. We've seen what Randy can do. We've seen what Cody can do. Let's pass the ball on to somebody else. LA Knight's been knocking on that door for such a long time. Why don't we give him the ball and let him run with it for a bit? I wouldn't be down on it, to be honest. Noticed that they put Jey Uso in the other match, the last qualifying match on Raw next week. He didn't say his name. I don't think you definitely need to say his name for him to appear, to be honest. I'm winning the Chamber and then beating Drew for the title. I've got nothing but a box that briefs on. It's a lovely visual. Thank you for sharing, Aubrey. It's a lovely thought, watching the wrestling in his boxes. Imagine Albert getting into the Chamber and facing Drew. That would be interesting. I really want them to do Oberfemi Brock at WrestleMania. I think that is the match that I'd really want to see. Albert Rusev looks like a match Austin. Yeah, unfortunately, it does look like we're going to go in that direction. Looks like LA Knight is going to be fed to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Which, yes, it does mean LA Knight gets to be on the WrestleMania card, but I don't really like the thought of them feeding Brock. Here you go. Here you go, Brock. Have fun. LA Knight's like, oh, great. She's flipping heck. Unless they give LA Knight the win, that would be cool. Alba should have better than that at WrestleMania. Yeah, unfortunately, it's his debut, isn't it? So they're not going to throw him straight into the wolves. So an easy one with Rusev. Gets Rusev at WrestleMania at least, I guess. Not got a lie, but it would be awesome. Chris or Brock. I book the show and I have LA Knight winning. I would go LA Knight just for change, just because she could. Just because she could. Maybe not at WrestleMania though, Austin. Hilarious if they slammed him and then he ran it back. I have trouble with my YouTube connecting. How keeps saying something went wrong. It's weather out here, I think. I don't know, mate. Have you got your scheduling times right? Is your timing right? Just double check on your times. because that could be a factor when setting up a live stream. Brock versus LA Knight is stupid match for WrestleMania. It makes no sense. WWE are wanting to make LA Knight fans mad. Yeah. Unless LA Knight gets the victory, then I can understand it. If they book it so LA Knight wins, then I get it. But if he's just getting fed to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, then what's that? I think that is just does dangle a lot of people, and we get even more flipping Triple H you suck chance. We've got Silo Hill, or is that Jason Voorhees? Oh, it's Silo Hill. Honestly, I don't believe we have a great surprise. Feels 1993. It's the Gobbledygooker's twin. Austin, always great to see you. Aubrey, I agree. I got excited. I saw the crate as well. I haven't been that excited since 1993. Isn't it weird that the mask guy's got been the most major talking point, and now we've got this crate what's now taken over the biggest talking point? It's like, what is this? We're not bothered about the matches. They could just like bring out 12 flipping crates, and we'd be all like, yeah, we're into Crate-mania. Welcome to Crate Mania 42. Well, the matches will just appear out of the crates, and you'll just have fun trying to guess who they are. You might as well fucking think that, to be honest. We also do the last chance qualifier. Sammy or Jake can still get in. Yeah, bonkers, that's a fair shout. No, but they've already named the last two qualifiers, haven't they? There's only 2 more episodes. There's only SmackDown on Friday and Monday Night Raw, and they've already named everyone. So I don't even think there is a last chance. We're already unless that's on SmackDown. They could do it on SmackDown, couldn't they? Yeah, it's a fair point. Is there 3 places left or only 2 places left? Joe Hendry's in the ring. You want to jump me last week? Here I am. Stopped being those that meant Chamber of 2 more qualifiers, 1 on SmackDown, 1 on Raw. There's only 2 places left. Hey, I am back and playing golf on YouTube. What are you doing playing golf on YouTube? Dave, my internet connection. Also like that. Alright. There's Ricky Saints, he's on the crow's nest. Do you think that AJ Styles is getting announced for Hall of Fame? Probably. There's only. It would kind of make sense. We are getting into that point where we should be naming more people for Hall of Fame. So yeah, I did find it kind of strange that we was doing like an appreciation to AJ Styles like weeks after he's already left the company. It's like, why are we doing this now for? But it kind of makes sense. Hall of Fame makes sense. I'm fighting with myself. I will win against myself one way or another. Cage match. Well, the championship several notches down, apparently, Ricky Saints. WWE Superstar, which was formerly AEW. Let's not forget that, Mr. Stacks Saints. We need AJ leave Michelle McCool in a promo battle. Unless Gunther attacks him again, Austin. At least you would win, at least yourself. Still lose. Still losers. Oh, still lost. But watch out for my twin brother. He is playing evil. I tell you. That Robert. Irish Rebel is that Robert. In fact, you're not NXT champion. Dave, I was doing golf because I was checking tournaments in it. Okay. Stop playing golf. Get NXT watched. I want to get in, do whatever you want. So Henry, so funny. I'm a patient person, but when they announced Bray, Cena, and AJ retired, Brock, Jericho might retire soon. With all these names, when do they plan to induct Bray? Will he be headline anymore? I don't know why. I think they get him in next year, to be honest. I think the people what I would see this year, AJ possibly, Demolition definitely. I think Demolition going this year. They've got signed to the Legends deal. It's only a matter of time before they get put into the Hall of Fame. They've been wanting Hall of Fame for ages now, so I would not be surprised if they go in this year. Dave, is the poll for Bailey and Kendall? Yeah. I am the poll, yes. Christopher doesn't know if Blakey loves put, and we have 6 times. I think he steps over the chain, but there's quite a way down, so I wouldn't want to do that if I were you, Ricky. I don't watch NXT. I watch Raw and SmackDown. You need to start watching NXT, my friend. Match announced. I'll be stop lying. Son, you still grounded. Won't be allowed for 5 years. Surprised her knees are still here, there. And you know what must be that big dark abyss. Interesting, kind of interesting to see this this matchup. Joe Hendry versus Ricky Sayers, probably the top 2 male stars in NXT right now. Other than the new up and comers, of course. Up next is Tony D versus Cutler James. Who do you think will be the first women's headliner Hall of Fame if Stephanie doesn't? Who would be the first female? China. It has to be China, right? For me, anyway. Tony D. I'm not going to put his full name, you know who James is. China. I think she's more deserves the headline. So I think China. She's not gone yet. She's gone in as part of the X. I think China would be my pick. Please, you are sandwiched between Stephanie and Oni. AJ Lee would be awesome. I would love it if it was China. Yeah, China would be my pick, to be honest. Uh, it kind of makes sense, really. I mean, what she did at the time when she was wrestling, yes, it got a little bit tainted right at the very end of her career. I mean, she got herself into quite a lot of stuff outside of wrestling, but for what she contributed and what she did for the female division, yeah, you've got to put China in as a headliner. Yeah, easily. It's just easy peasy for me, to be honest. Only kiss you're getting is a Glasgow kiss. Oh my gosh, it's all getting serious in the chat right now. Getting tasty. Oh, we're at a commercial break. We've got Ethan Page. Toot the suit. It's a bit weird because you guys watching it in America, you're watching it on the CW network. You don't get to see any of this, what we get to see here on Netflix. You are lucky, son of a guns. Go now, go back to your room. Stephanie is mine and Cynthia. The history of China's career to the end is so sad. I feel bad for her. It's sad she never got closure with it. Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? I think she'd have revelled in this timeline as well. I think she'd have been so proud of what's happened in women's wrestling since she left. Yeah, you think we've had two evolutions without China as well. I think she would have played a major part in both of them events if she'd have been still around. Yeah, it's a shame. It's shocking. It's shocking. There is going to be a video up on the channel tomorrow if I get it made in time. Because obviously we're going to be talking about the women what evolutionised women's wrestling. Obviously the last video was the sex sells video, but we need to bring in the women what really paved the way, the women what really shone the light on the women's division, the first set of women. Obviously we know kind of where it goes after that. Favourite word, his toot the suit. I agree with Austin. I know Triple H treated her. They dated, didn't they? They were a couple before Stephanie. It's so weird to think that Paul Levesque and what's her proper name? Laura. Say Piper. It's not Piper though, is it? Something like that. Laura or something. Are we just seeing that video package again on the mobile phone of Izzy Dane? Sat in a dark room, of course she is, because that's what you do these days. Why do my parents so mean? Here's the calling. Where it means, son. Rhea versus China versus Rhea, Charlotte, Asuka, Becky, Bianca, many other names. If she was still alive, yeah, so many matches we could have done. I mean, Rhea Ripley is like the reincarnation of China. To be quite honest with you, if you were ever to get something to play China, you'd go for Rhea Ripley. It's just such a shame, isn't it? But it's the way of the world. People spiral. They go down a different pulling only match in the fatal four-way. Number one contenders tag team match later on tonight. Izzy Dane already got that championship. So here are Dark State. Obviously, Cat Cutler James has stepped forward. Probably the least charismatic member of this faction. So Cutler James taking on Tony D'Angelo. Signet. You get one from me. Thank you, Cynthia. I enjoyed it. Oh, I have a CTE now. So he's been accompanied by Dion Lennox, the unofficial leader of Dark State. What do you think of Dark State? Have we used them correctly? Are they overrated, underrated? Let me know. Felt like they made an impact when they came in. I don't think there's an impact for now. Tony D back in the ring, his first match back. Looks ready to go. Very bit of a character change. Still very much the Don, but it's like a Don on his own. He's got his own mission. Kind of like it. Kind of like this new look. This kind of more broodier type. Pretty mid men's version of Wyatt's. Kind of remind me of Retribution. Yeah, the Retribution 2.0. White 6 is all over, man. Time to admit it. Yeah. We keep talking about the White 6 nearly every stream now. And it's not good stuff anymore, unfortunately. If it's not working, if a creative cannot be creative with that group, then there's just no point. I mean, look at Friday. You have the lights go out. Wow, we haven't done that before. And then you just have them in the crowd, and then they just do the picture on the wall. That is not spooky. It's very creative, very hearty, but it's not spooky. It just don't do enough for me. You've got all these people that can wrestle and they don't wrestle. That's the key to it all for me. Is why the fuck do they not wrestle? Why is Joe Gacy not wrestling? Why is Dexter not wrestling? Eric Rowan's had one match and that was on main event. What's the point of that? And Nikki, what does she do? She's like a cheerleader. So fucking Nikki Cross, she's gone from being Nikki AHH and flipping women's champion to a cheerleader. That's what she is now. It's bad. It's bad booking. If they've got no for them, let's just get rid of the Wyatt Six, get them back in the ring as normal wrestlers, and have done with it. And that's it. Tony D's won. So Cutler James rolls out of the way, and Dion Lennox starts attacking Tony D. This is always going to be an ambush by Dark State. I mean, Cutler James is out of it. Spear by Tony D takes Cutler James over the top rope. It's only a matter of time before the other cohorts come in. Well, I wouldn't, Daddy, you can't even post until Monday morning. Tony D. Ring steps goes Dion Lennox's head. He goes head first into the steps. Uncle Howdy just needs to be Bo without Bray. The gimmick doesn't work. They're all low tier wrestlers. Bray had the star power and the main caliber status for him, and he thought this would elevate Bo. Thought this would get Bo up to main event status. This was a way forward for him, and he's not took it. He hasn't grasped it. We spend too much time paying tribute to Bray and not enough time focusing on this group and making this group the priority, and that's the problem. They are just a cheap tribute act, and it needs to change, of course. Miles Bourne has walked into Ethan Page's Vanity Project office. Damn Aubrey Oos. Dave YouTube homepage is down right now. YouTube's homepage, really? That's nothing bearing on me, is it? YouTube is fucked. Homepage and shots are down. We're still live, right? That's all I really care about, is where we're still doing as bits. Bo doesn't pull the dark character stuff like Bray did. I think Bo's shit at promos, to be honest. I don't think he has the same weight as Bray did. In fact, he's a copy and paste of Bray at the moment. Which the real spokesperson out of that group, and they don't use him, is Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy's a good talker. I thought they would have elevated him on the mic. They haven't done that. Instead, we've heard more from Dexter. It doesn't help that Uncle Howdy is one that's always taking the pin for the group. It's like Bray taking the pin for the Wyatt family. Yeah. We're going to do the Fatal 4-Way next. Just had the altercations backstage with Ethan Page and Ricky Saints. So we're like, they're the main, right, the main four guys are Tony D, Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, and Joe Hendry at the moment. The rest are kind of secondary people. OTM are on the way to the ring. Four-way. Let's put tag. So YouTube's down at the minute. They'll get it sorted. They'll fix it. Derek crashed YouTube page. It's got nothing to do with me. Yeah. No, yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah, I'm like, as long as I'm still alive, I'm not really bothered what YouTube are doing. To be fair, it won't affect me. I love the White Six. They honestly haven't done anything with them. You can still go on subscription. Right, okay, you still can get your subscriptions on. That's good. Potential because they first came out. It was awesome. Yeah, the debut. I think they haven't been better since their debut, to be honest. I mean, what a great way to start. They killed Gorilla, literally murdered everybody. They killed fucking Chad Gable, only for him to resurrect. Don't think. I think they started off way too hot for me, to be honest. And we didn't follow it up. I don't think we did a good job with their first feud. I think just beating up American Made, yeah, it was fun, but that wasn't a feud. It was just the way it's beating up Chad Gable week in, week out. That's all that was. And when they finally went into a proper feud with Karrion Kross, they realised that Kross was just way better than them on the mic, and killed them on social media. Honestly, there was only one person coming out of that looking good, and that was Karrion Kross. So yeah, they just haven't got the booking right for the White Six at all, because they just don't know what to do with them. Supposed to be a supernatural force, supposed to be scary. They were supposed to be, but people liked them too much. Wasn't Uncle Howdy in the Rumble? Why didn't they get a qualifying match for the Chamber? Yeah, Austin, I've been asking this question since they started. Why the fuck are we not having? Why is Nikki Cross not in the Rumble? We have all these matches and we do fuck all with the Wyatts. They're just gonna have 5-man tags every time, and it's like, why is Nikki not in the female division kicking ass? You know what I mean? What are we doing? It's just, you've got 5 wrestlers there what do fuck all, and it blows my mind that we don't use them more. Oh, we're saving them for main event. Oh, spooky faction. No, but I just don't believe in them anymore. I can understand why people like them, and I understand why the White Six stuff is very important. I get all of that, but this doesn't work for me anymore. Sadly. You probably don't, Chris. They use that gimmicks anymore. I loved the beginning of the debut of them. After that, yeah, after their debut, it just went downhill massively. Because once they debuted, that was it. I think that was. I dare say probably Vince might have done a better job of booking them. At least he'd have got his money worth out of them. I feel the audience don't even get the stealing the lantern thing. I just care. It was just an anonymous with Bray. Anonymous with Bray. And when the lantern is mentioned, and so says him, the crowd barely reacts. Sad. Right, get me if I'm wrong, but isn't the Fireflies things just like yeeting? It's just for the crowd. The crowd can participate, so they get the phones out, they do vote the Fireflies. It's just similar to when Jay comes out, everybody can do the yeeting. it's become like that for me. I think it's not very symbolic anymore. I think it's just, oh look, we've got an opportunity to do something. Hey. It's become a little bit like that for me, to be honest. Because we're doing it randomly now, and there's no sign of the Wyatt Six, and we just do the Fireflies for the sake of it. Every time it goes dark, it's like, oh look, Fireflies. Why are we doing it? They're supposed to do this for dominate, be a dominant force, not to be buried. I think they'll come good in this feud. I think we've got to give it time, but I'm so shocked that we're not doing tag matches, single matches. There's 5 fucking members of this group, and there's 6 in the MFT group. So why is Mateo going up against Joe Gacy? Why isn't Eric Rowan going up against Talatonga? What the fuck? Why are we not doing this? Why are we not? It just blows my mind, to be honest. Makes me feel bad for Bray. Yeah, his name's getting dragged in the mud at the moment. So it's this care, hardly care makes me think if people even love Bray or have forgot about him. Bray was not important in WWE. Hate to see people not care. We care about Bray. We don't care about the Wyatt Six. Anyway, that's my rant about the Wyatt Six stuff. Sorry, I'll go off on it. No, this is a platform for it. This is why we have chats. This is why these like watch-alongs work. Is because people have got stuff to say. You can go on X and rant on there and get the troll go. At least you're in a safe space to do it here. That's what I've created and what we've put out there. This is a safe place for people to talk about what they want to talk about, basically. The tanker on the way. The new age rip-off of the Dudley Boys. Honestly, completely agree with you, honest. Austin. I miss Bray. Hell, my name isn't even Bray. It was a tribute to him. My name is Kevin. Oh my God, Kev. Absolutely, Mark. Well, Austin. Kevin Lol. Kevin Lol. Kevin Side City Girl. City Girl. City Girl. All right, that's an extremely interesting surname. No disrespect to it, if that's true. Cool. I'm not going to call you Kevin. I'll just keep calling you Aubrey. It didn't bother me. Go by what you want to. That is my say. I mean, I'm not even Dave. My name's actually Charlotte. Leeds, I do too sweet. The Wyatt Six does that, and that's the top and bottom of it. To be quite honest with you, I don't know how you can book this wrong. I don't know how you misstep so badly, if you get what I mean, because the potential of the group is monumental if done correctly. I think when they first started, we had Days constantly talking about these morals. Oh, they don't need titles. They're going after bad people. It's like, what you mean they're bullying people? Because that's what that looks like. They're just bullies. Same Aubrey, I miss Bray a lot. It's not fair that he passed away. Yeah. I think what they're trying to do, because Bray Wyatt was always going to tag with his brother. That's what the ultimate goal was with the Uncle Howdy and the Fiend. It was to have Bray Wyatt tag with Bo Dallas. That's the whole point. That was the idea. That was the general consensus before Bray Wyatt passed away. That they was just going to be a tag team force. They had hoped, and it had been pitched that the puppets
were going to become wrestlers. I mean, I think the Kanellis, Mike Kanellis, was going to be Happy the Witch at one point for some reason. Dave's name is Derek. Actually, Derek doesn't exist, but yeah, it's just a shame. I feel sorry for Nikki Cross. She's gone from not wrestling to not wrestling. She's gone from backstage walking around lost to now wearing a flipping white dress and still not doing anything. It's like, so what are you doing then? Handing a videotape over to Michael Cole. Yay. My name is Robert, or Bobby, but whatever you call me. Irish. It's got more flipping names than anything as Irish Rebel. Outlaw Toy Hunts, Irish Rebel, Stone Cold Fella, Robert. I remember Nikki ASH casting in on winning the. Yeah, she's been a champion. I'd even take the raging nutter that was Nikki from Insanity over this Nikki. No, I mean, Nikki's been a former champ. She's never going to get back there while she's playing this role, I'm telling you now, because she doesn't have matches. Here comes the Vanity Project. They're trying to deliver a choke slam to OTM. Vanity Project, they're going to be around a long, long time. Oh, they get choke slammed over the top rope into the pulling and Hank and Tank. Nikki could be the most interesting one of the group. If they have a doing it group, yeah, they have a doing nothing. Yeah. Potential for her to do stuff in the female division is astronomical, right? She could proper spook up that female division. And imagine her getting in the face of Alexa Bliss. I mean, we all want that, right? I don't want Alexa Bliss to join this team, but I want Alexa Bliss to build a team up to go against this team. It made the most sense, and it really fucked me off when they didn't do it. Because Alexa Bliss, you had Karrion Kross at the time, you could get Aleister Black. You've got all these darker characters that are just roaming around doing fuck all because there's no major storyline for them. Why don't you just recruit them to go up against the Wyatt Six? You've done a fucking good feud, and that's how you introduce the Wyatts. But at the minute, we might see them this week. Will they get a pay-per-view match? Maybe, maybe not. Well, they're not at the Elimination Chamber because there's only 4 matches on that card. Men's elimination, women's elimination, and 2 matches in between, which is CM Punk and AJ Lee matches. So, it's just fucking wasted, isn't it? I imagine a match Nikki could have had with Nia or Alexa or Rhea. Well, they have her doing nothing. Why wasn't she in the Rumble? I just think there's 2 Royal Rumbles since the Wyatt Six came back, and Nikki's not been a part of either. Why? It just blows my mind. Alexa actually does join the group. Nikki will do nothing because Alexa will be the main feature. The problem is, Alexa joins. She joins forces with Nikki Cross. They go into the tag division, which is exactly where Alexa Bliss has just come from. So Alexa Bliss is going to swap being a tag team partner of Charlotte to being a tag team partner of Nikki. That's just holding her back, right? That's just holding Alexa Bliss back. And we all know somebody, Alexa Bliss fan Brady, would absolutely hate that. So I hope it happens. Chris, I definitely agree with you. Nikki fits the dark character way better than Alexa. Alexa ruined the thing. Alexa was handed to it. Basically, she ruined the Fiend, right? Hands down, Vince took Alexa, put her with Bray, so that he could give all the stuff to Alexa so that she could sell merch. And that took away all the special stuff from Bray Wyatt. literally made Bray Wyatt a secondary character so that he could push Alexa. Just look at that WrestleMania. Randy Orton versus The Fiend. Look who was the most predominant character in that match. It wasn't Bray, wasn't Randy. Alexa sat in that fucking toy box because Vince knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to phase out Bray and give all of his character to Alexa. And that's what the whole point of that was. Phasing out Bray. Well, he released Bray because he got what he wanted. Oh, I can sell merch now with Alexa. I don't need Bray anymore. We've now got Alexa. But the only problem with the Alexa thing is he had no storyline for her because Bray was the catalyst of the fucking story in the first place. Without Bray, Alexa doesn't work. Dave, join the White Six. I am the sixth member. Of course I am. I'm rewriting their entire script now. The Fuse, she should have had a Alexa or title shots Rumble appearance. Yeah. Nikki Cross is just waste this time. People should actually message Nikki Cross on X and go, no offence, but what is your role in the Wyatt Six? What is your job? Are you a wrestler or are you a mascot? They should ask her that, seriously, and it might wake her up and ring, actually, what is my job? They can keep her in the Wyatt Six, but let her wrestle on her own. Rumble would have been amazing for her. Imagine the huge pop. She would have got an amazing pop. Seeing Nikki come out of Royal Rumble, it would have got my attention straight away. Days would have popped hard for it. When Alexa joined, Fiend was secondary. In his own gimmick, Randy was the feud for Bray. It was about Alexa and Randy instead. So stupid. Yeah. Bray was just used. They used the Fiend stuff to get Alexa more a change of character. I think because the goddess character had kind of died a little bit. So how to bring Alexa back and get her back up to main event status is, oh, well, let's get her to work with Bray. Let's stick Bray's character on Alexa. And then when it started to work with Alexa, I think Vince just looked at Bray and said, I don't really need you anymore. I've got what I wanted. And that's when Bray got released. It's sad, really, considering that they just took away precious time away from us. We've got a 4-way suplex. They all hit it at different times. Referee does not know what to do. He's stuck in the middle of it. It wasn't all in sync. They all hit at different points. I think if they'd done it in all in sync, though, the ring might have exploded. But massive suplexes. It's kind of one after the other. The Fiend was supposed to be this supernatural, unstoppable force. They ruined that. The Hell in a Cell match with Seth, that's when that got ruined. Even Seth said that was a stupid fucking idea. Well, maybe we need to put Sammy Hart in the Wyatt since they can do anything. I mean, Sammy Hart would save that faction straight away, right? I was fucking furious when Goldberg got him in minutes. That was the worst ever Saudi. Oh, so many people were triggered at Saudi Arabia. That where he fucking 2 spears and a dodgy jackhammer. People were pissed. It's just, Goldberg literally went to Vince McMahon way before the show and said, look, I'm a superhero here in Saudi Arabia. Do you think the Saudi Arabia fans really want me to lose? Yeah, he's fucking got his way, didn't he? Fiend was meant to win, but Goldberg. Oh, Jackson Jake has just pulled the leg of Sean Spears, stopped him from pinning Brad Baylor. Here comes OTM. Stomp to Sean Spears. Hank and Tank take down OTM. Oh, they smashed through the announce desk. Nico Vance has just took him down, but Brad Baylor's got the pin. Vanity Project win. They're the #1 contenders. Fiend should have squashed Goldberg. Not the other way around. Yeah. Totally agree. That's Fiend. Just like they killed Balor. Balor said it himself, though. Balor's the Demon King character was only meant to be like war paint. It wasn't a demon. It wasn't that per se, because Finn Balor actually means demon in his Gaelic tongue. So it's just war paint. It wasn't like an extra power or anything like that. It was just like war paint. So Vince made it out to be more supernatural than what it was. Because it was never meant to be that way. And it was only meant to come out when he needed that little bit of an advantage. Oh, it was meeting Ricky Smokes what helped Brad Baylor. Leeds, they asked me if you are simply, I can take over my character. I used to show her two besties along as they're sexy, says Robert. Honestly, can't believe that Holdberg shut it off fuming. A lot of people did. I remember it right. Me and James Chadwick, we came away from that live stream. Because we DM'd each other, and we were just like, I'm not gonna lie, we was laughing at everyone, crying at the fact that Oldberg had won. Because everybody went, why? And we were just laughing. We were just coming away going, I can't believe what's just happened. Look at all the people just losing their shit. When Bray said that he was gonna go after Strowman or Seth, I'm really hoping he would face Strowman instead. Fiend did not need to get the world title that fast. Yeah, they did it just to get the championship belt, right? They did it to get the Fiend belt. That's what they did it for. It's just to get the Fiend belt on. Merchandise. That's all Vince give a shit about. The fact that he used the Fiend character on house shows. Every house show had the Fiend. It didn't have Bray, it had the Fiend. So it overworked Bray in a way which not good. The Fiend produced the greatest moment during the pandemic. The reincarnation of the tribal chief when Roman destroyed Bray. Wreck everyone and leave. That was shit time though, wasn't it? We had a pay-per-view literally 1 week after SummerSlam. What the fuck? So we've got Robert Stone and Joe Hendry. We've got Sol Ruka. And she's looking for Zarya. Zarya's not talking. Ooh. I can live with Goldberg beating. But Strowman got his first world title. It was being long overdue. Some of Vince booking though. Yeah. They don't need to give him the title. He was the Fiend as Bray. Different story. I did like it when they gave it to him the second time round. I did like it with first time round in Saudi Arabia. It was on Halloween. The Fiend beating Seth was a fantastic moment, right? Let's not take that away. That he needed that. I think it needed that. Was it too soon? Yes, probably. But I mean, I got to see the Fiend with the Universal title in Leeds. Leeds went to the same event and saw the same match as I did. That's one thing I'm so proud of, is that I got to see the Fiend in person, and I watched her Fiend match. Not a lot of people can say that, to be honest. At least I can say that. Should have just had Roman, because no contest if they was going to have him champ a week later. But at least Bray held the championship one more time. Yep. Totally agree with that. It's a short title reign, but at least he held it. Yeah, also under I understand. It was just like, some good times back then. Question for the chat. do we truly miss Vince's booking? Have we got ourselves in a little bit of a muddle? Is Triple H doing that bad of a job that we are literally missing Vince? Honest answers, please. Heck, they should have just had the Fiend versus Braun Strowman, Hell in a Cell, and then Fiend versus Seth at Crown Jewel. It was cool. Happened on Halloween. Fitting for the character. Yeah, that's what I mean. It was Halloween. That's when the title change happened. So I was down for it. Sadly, I missed that match. I had to go to work. I think the same card, was it? The flipping UFC fighter. What was his name? Cain Velasquez versus Brock Lesnar was on the same show. I think it was that show. I mean, that stank out the building. I think people forget how Vince was. I know that Vince had a lot of good moments, but come on. Shotty G, anyway. Everything on YouTube is back. Yes, I would admit I miss some of Vince's booking, but all of the... Yeah, it's like me and William were saying on the podcast on Sunday. One of Vince's last storylines with Roman Reigns was a fucking dog food angle with Corbin, where he put fucking dog food over each other. I mean, yes, that was Vince's proper last booking before the pandemic. I mean, well, welcome to the times of Vince McMahon. No, Vince booking was terrible. Zombies in a match. Was this because of because it was the pandemic, and because they wanted to promote that zombie movie with Dave Bautista. I didn't miss Vince's booking, but Vince did create the WWE Network. He made entertainment accessible after seeing TKO is done. Yeah, I do miss Vince. I think the network was always going to go, though, even under Vince. Unfortunately, I think money always speaks, and I think it had spoken to Vince McMahon as well as TKO. Vince had his awesome moments. Yeah, I think Vince had his time, though. I think the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era was definitely Vince's time frame, but Vince just became sterile, very predictable. We'd have had right now, no disrespect, we'll probably have Bronson Reed as champion. Here's Fatal Influence. We've got JC June. Got that face to face with Sol Ruka, and we've just seen Zarya get in the face of Sol Ruka. Oh God. There's some sexy ass women. There's only one woman out of this group though I don't actually fancy, and that is, I know it's so poor, but I don't fancy Lainey Reid. I don't think she's that attractive. JC Jane, something about her was quite sexy, and Fallon Henley, Jesus Christ. Cynthia just made it not hanging Christian Bandit. I'm always cool looking that way. Have you not started your stream yet, Robert? Are you up and running on your channel yet, or are you not streaming tonight, dude? When COVID came, the fans couldn't be there. I understood that they needed to do stuff differently, and I can understand why they went cinematic with the Bray Wyatt stuff, right? But it made no sense having like the Lily doll wink and shit like that. I just didn't get into all of that stuff. They probably put zombies in the ring. I was a zombie. Dave saw Zarya. Definitely finished, bro. I hope so. Vince and Asuka said Vince ruined Asuka and Bray with good moments. Asuka never winning a WrestleMania match is still a sore point. I fancied Blakey. Oh, that's not a surprise. Is the heel turn now? I don't think Zarya comes out with Sol Ruka in this segment. Undefeated Asuka versus Ronda Rousey 2018 would have been amazing. Yes, I admitted I am an Aries. Rebel hugging, kissing bandit. What the hell are you on about, Irish Rebel? Robert, are you okay, mate? Have you took your meds this morning? No heel turn until next week. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sure, these women are attractive, but they are no Dave in real life. Well, thank you, Austin. Breaking the bed later. You, Chris, are in a battle to the death for a fair maiden. Agreed, Austin. Ronda Rousey would have been a world changer. You mean that Blakey buses? Yeah, Blakey on the buses. I am quite sexy. I'm Irish. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny looking, but back on Austin, bad way. Oosh. That's why if they planned Asuka versus Kyrie at WrestleMania, I'm rooting for Asuka, even if the story makes more sense for Kyrie to win. Kyrie! JC Jane has deserved champion for me at the moment. I think she's been amazing. Dave, for some reason I can't get YouTube because the internet is not connecting. Yeah, try it again now, dude, because they've had issues with YouTube. I think it's back up and running now, but try again. I think it's back up and running. No, the internet. Asuka needs WrestleMania moment already. She's tried waiting on it. She'll get it. I think Asuka will get there eventually. Kyrie's, Io's had hers. Bayley's had hers. So this is their promo. Soruka has kind of stolen her glory, so to say, because obviously Jason Jake got a phone call to be in the Rumble, but so did Soruka. Asuka needs a WrestleMania moment. Can we all agree that Cody sucks, right? I think it's not that Cody sucks. I think it's just we've had enough. We've seen enough. We need a little bit of a break. I think that's the problem. Cody has main evented how many WrestleMania since he's come to WWE? I think the only one he didn't main event was the one with Seth, his debut. It's Soruka. She's had enough of JC Jane. Did anyone see the workout with Sheamus? My gosh. Dave, do you think in the near future Rhea turns on Io? Or the other way around? I'm so bored of them. Eventually, they usually do it that way, don't they? I just think Rhea Ripley's attention turns to the title, and I don't. I think they do it respectfully this time round. To be fair, they're faces, so I don't really feel the need for them to attack each other. Austin, that's awesome. I love watching her in the ring. Her brother follows me. I think I qualified to say it. Whose brother? Sure, Horbury, who's always sucked. Dave is getting WrestleMania moment by phasing. I am. Can't wait. Chris will probably turn before Rhea. I have a question for the chat. Of course, you've seen this debated before, but does Bray win WrestleMania 36 count as a WrestleMania moment for him, or does the cinematic make it not count? I think the cinematic match definitely counts, just because of the time. It's like saying, does the Undertaker's match against AJ Styles count as a match? For me, they all count because it's just the sign of the times. We were trying something new with wrestling at the time. So yeah, it's definitely a moment, of course. Has to be classed. Has to be. Cody tanked the main event scene so bad. We're now left with a Masked Man and Seth Rollins. Definitely Austin is a WrestleMania moment. Yeah, totally agree. Why does Sol Ruka look better with clothes on? I'm just saying, she looks better with loads of clothes on. I mean, I'm not saying that she doesn't look good with no clothes on, but being a little bit covered, way more sexier. So Ruka is better than JC Jane. She gets a slap in the face and then the girls attack. And here comes Zarya to save Sol, or does she join in? That's the question. Does she join? No. Here we go. Here's the heel turn. Zarya, heel turn. No, she goes after Fallon Henley. Oh, we keep teasing this shit for way too long. I thought we were going to do it. She just takes out Fatal Influence instead. Cody leads. See if I want to attack Logan Puke. Does she go after Sol Ruka now? Please just do it, Zarya. Do it. The crowd wants Zarika. We don't. We just want the heel turn. Oh, they hug it out. We drag it on for another week. We drag it out yet again. Can we just fucking stop the arguing and bickering between them two? If we're not going to do the heel turn, fuck me. Zarya's going to cost Ruka the title. That's when the heel turn. Yeah. They're just dragging it out, and it's boring. I think everyone's fucking pissed at this now. Because we all know it's coming. We all can tell what is going to happen. There's just to keep dragging on the boring JC Jane reign. Stand and deliver. It's still hope. It's Jada dethroning. I'd love it to be Jada Parker, to be honest. I like Jada Parker. I like all the females, to be honest. I don't dislike any of them, to be honest with you. Just to turn heel, Dave is already a heel. Big time. Look at that. Is that a ride? You go up on that. 2K26 advertisement. Have you got your game yet? Has it downloaded yet? Is it even out? I don't even know. Don't fucking care, to be honest. WWE love dragging stories out way too long. Yeah, people are already complaining about the mask guy. When they revealed Theory straight away, people were, they should have dragged this out longer. And then now that we're dragging it out longer, it's like, I don't like it. It's taking too long. It's like WWE doing storylines. And people hate on it when they do. It's like, oh my gosh. It's a great thing. At least we've now got a date when they're going to open the crate, right? So at least we've only got like 2 weeks to wait. Saved the entire universe by attacking Logan Puke on Raw last night. Jamie didn't kill him. Jada Parker is great. She's easily one up for the future. Versus Bianca needs to happen one day. I think it will. I think Callie Armstrong down in Evolve is certainly a strong contender as well for that. I mean, obviously, you know what I think about Kendall Gray, but I think Callie Armstrong's definitely up there as one of the future stars. Her against Bianca Belair, very, very similar. I think they would be a fantastic tag team. Power and the Glory. That's that part 2.0. Because they would just so fit. Greatest tag team ever. Anything with the Vision, I just don't care. If they revealed him next week, I don't care. If they wait another month, I don't care. The vision is just awful. I think what the problem with the vision is, without Seth, they're nothing, right? I don't think Paul Heyman's that good to carry a faction on his back. Logan Paul, nobody likes him. I don't give a fuck if he's full time. I don't give a fuck. Full stop. I'm not a fan of him. It's not the wrestler Logan Paul. It's just Logan Paul in general. I think he's a bell end. I don't like him. It's got nothing to do with wrestling. It's just that I just can't stand him. I think he's a prick. I don't like Jake Paul either. I don't like RuPaul. I don't like any of the Pauls. Tiffany, Roxanne, Sol, Jada, Stephanie, Julia. Julie, unfortunately, I think we need to really pull the trigger on her. I think she hasn't had her time to shine yet. I feel that when they do pull the trigger, I think she's going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, next 10 years, definitely. Yeah, the vision is bad now, but even Paul Heyman is bored. He's going through the motions. It's just unfortunate. He's got Seth injured. They've got Bron Breakker injured. I like Bronson Reed as a heel. Don't like him as part of this group. Logan Paul sucks. Theory is Theory. Haven't quite got a character right for him yet, in my opinion. He could be one of the biggest faces in the company if they get it right. Which they just haven't. They've just not got the perfect storyline for him yet. Austin, you forget Blakey. Aubrey, Chris, I wonder if they do bring Anna Jay from AEW. Or maybe even Britt Baker eventually. Aubrey, Chris, I absolutely agree with you guys. Austin Theory's joining Brothers. Bothers me. He should have come back as a babyface. Yeah, I think he could be a huge babyface. I really do. I mean, all great babyfaces start off as a heel first, so maybe that's what we need to do. But I think if you brought Austin Theory as a face, I think he'd blow it up. I think he'd have a fantastic run. Women actually do fancy him, and that helps. It helps when it comes to wrestling, believe me. So we've got the speed Knight versus LaFleur. We're straight into it. LaFleur. I don't like LaFleur. I don't know. A French luchador. We've got Spanish luchadors, Brummy luchadors. A French luchador. Fuck me, whatever next. It's the Puke Brothers. The Brothers Puke. Oh, lovely. Oh, Jesus Christ. That looked sick. It's like a suplex over the top and then a suplex down to the ring mat. LaFleur going up. Moonsault off the top hits. Oh, but Knight's grabbed his ankle. Looks like there could be an injury here. He's looking at the clock. It's Eli Knight, yeah, gets LaFleur back into the ring. Dave doesn't like luchadors. I find it funny that we've got different nation luchadors now. I do find it funny. Dang, my flight is open. Your flight is open, what the fuck? Yeah, you've only got boxer shorts on, you keep saying. How's your fly open? There you go, Austin Stone Cold is finally alive. Let's go say hi. He won't, I don't know if you can see my comment though. He didn't see my comment last time for some reason. Damn, my flight is open. Hey, look, listen. He's watching Dave in real life. There we go. We had a bit of Inception moment there because
He is live as I am live, and he's listening to me. Robert, hello. Hello, Robert. Hey, Robert. Hey, Robert. Shout out to Robert. See if he hears. Dave, what do you think of the American garbage? Do you not like America? Do you not like the Americano? I don't mind it, actually. I don't mind it. I think it's just fun. Oh, we're running out of seconds. And that's it. It's going to be a draw. The match is over. Anyway, we've just interacted with Mr. Irish Rebel. Robert Stone has come out. He's going to make an announcement. Normally, in this situation, Casper Joy will retain his title. Gonna do a triple threat? Triple threat. Triple threat speed match. Called it before he called it. Called it before he called it. Yeah, triple threat speed match. That's interesting. I'm down for that. That could be fun. Unlimited time limit. 20-minute time limit, 20-minute time limit, triple threat match next week. So Eli Knight, LeFleur against Jasper Troy. Leeds' original Grand Americano. So Miles Bourne, Shiloh Hill. Miles Bourne's just like walking around being rather grumpy. I like Chad, like legit funny as hell. I know that what they keep teasing, taking off the mask. Yeah, because it's going to happen at WrestleMania, Austin. It's going to be mask versus mask at WrestleMania. That's what they're leading to. So it's just the fun. This is the thing. I grew up just waiting for the fun matches at WrestleMania. I remember the Jake Roberts versus Rick Martel, the blindfold match. How ridiculous that match was. But I loved it because it was a fun match. It's just one of them matches that you just put on, and it's just a bit of fun. And that's what they're going to do at WrestleMania. It's just going to be a fun match. It's not serious. It's not going to be fucking classic. It's just going to be fun. Fun. Well, at least you get fun out of it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Just Robert Stone. GM job right now. I know he's doing all right, isn't he? I don't know if they get anybody else in. They could just keep him as doing the job. I don't mind things like that, but it doesn't. One doesn't do it for me. This one doesn't do it for me. Oh, okay. I'll steal your vote for your opinion. That's what we're all about. You're not wrong. Tribal leaders in the house. Unstoppable. I'm not against this stuff, fun stuff. Like Sammy and what's his face? Oh, the Johnny Knoxville match. Sami Zayn's favourite match. Honestly, Sami Zayn has named that as his favourite match ever. Because he just loved how much fun it was. And it was complete car crash. Absolutely bonkers. But it's them kind of matches that you remember. The big hand, the bowling balls, oh man, the big mousetrap at the end. Oh, mate, they're classics. They're the good stuff. It's when you sit back and go, oh, it's a WrestleMania moment, you know what I mean? It's always them kind of matches what grab the headlines. It's like Floyd Mayweather against Big Show against Bono Ono. Is it Bono Ono? I think it's something like that. In the Slumo match, him wearing a big massive diaper. It's stuff like that. You just think, oh my god, they're so good. Sammy versus Robert. I've just been in your life. I've just said hello. Robert, hello. Anyone what wants to continue the conversation can do. Once our live stream ends, can go join Robert, slap a like on his stream, do all that good stuff, and have a little conversation with him. I don't know if my chat shows up. Did I show up in your comments? Did I show up in your chat, Robert? Were you able to see my comment? Because I couldn't get it through last week. Sammy Johnny Vauxhall was so entertaining. I loved it. One of the best matches at WrestleMania. Yes, Sammy absolutely adores that match. It's one of his favourite matches of all time. He really enjoyed putting that match together because it was just fun. I mean, I think that's why I scored night 2 over night 1, to be honest, because I just thought that match was fun. We had so much fun with it. Yeah, it's just how it is. That giant hand was the best part of the match. Yeah, the giant hand, and you've got Wee Man coming in and Preston. Oh, she's so good. Seeing Bam Bam as well. So much good stuff. Austin, the mousetrap. Dave is not behaving. That's a future world champ. Sammy, the guy who lost to Knoxville. Ha ha ha. Austin, what's your thoughts on Days saying in the SmackDown stream that Sami Zayn is at the same level of Bret the Hitman Hart? What's your thoughts on that? In fact, I think he even said he was better than Bret the Hitman Hart. Means nothing to me, Austin Goose. No, your comment didn't show up. I need to figure out why I'm not showing up on your comments. Have you blocked me on there? Can you check and see if you've blocked me on there? Because I haven't blocked you. You're open now. I'll double check after the stream, but I don't know why I can't comment. Raya Connors, Charlie Dempsey, Legacy Kids, Alexis King, another Legacy Kid, and there's Ariana Grace, your new TNA Women's Knockouts Champion. No, 38 is my favourite WrestleMania. Of the 30s, nothing has topped that WrestleMania since. Very cool. Lead, are you in this stream? Are you in his stream? Sami Zayn is still a mid-carder. I don't think Sami Zayn is ever going to get to world title status. I love Sami Zayn. I think he's entertaining. He's one of my favourite wrestlers in recent years. But I just don't see him as a main eventer. He's not selling a pay-per-view to me. Sorry. Not sorry. Sammy is at Bret's level, but I never cared for Bret. I know you never cared for Bret. What reason did Days give to say that Sammy was at a level or better than Bret? I don't know where the conversation came from. To be, oh look, there's Blakey. Jada is suspended for striking a referee. Yeah, okay, just wondering. Austin, I agree with you on. I love Sami Zayn too, but he's the guy that puts others over. Yeah, I honestly, I think Sami had his moment with the Bloodline. I think the Bloodline storyline for him was his shining achievement. There was so much good stuff from Sami that year with the Bloodline. That was his crowning achievement. That's where he is for me. That was his run. Everything else is just fucking add-ons, to be honest. Plus, my comment won't show in the live stream as well, Dave. Yeah, it must be Robert then. Robert, you need to have a look at your live stream, bud. If Leeds Cat doesn't show up and mine doesn't show up, there's a problem there, I think. Very strange. Have you got it for mods only? I'm just wondering. Remember when Roman if you need to make us mods. So
Austin, I loved how you won against Jimmy and Jay at WrestleMania. Thank. Yeah, I think that was winning a main event at WrestleMania with Kevin Owens is definitely up there as a highlight of his career. I do hope that Sammy can be world champion one day, but it's so cold compared to his 2022 run. He could have been world champion then. I didn't see him getting at that level again. Aubrey and Chris get the tissues. Next week, I miss it as well. I'm not live next week. But JC Jane versus Sol Ruka. I think they're in Atlanta, are they? Oh, are they? I think they're away from the Performance Center. Keanu Carver versus Sean Legacy next week as well. They're going to give Sammy the world title because he keeps talking about it, but the moment won't mean as much as it could have been. Yeah, doing it in front of his hometown against Roman that night was. Well, we're getting a 2K20. That does not look like Ethan Page. That's terrible. That renders terrible. Oh, that looked crap. I'm sorry, but that was shit. That did not look like Ethan Page at all. 2K26 looks crap. So it's Page. Who's he up against? Shiloh Hill, isn't it? I forgot already who he was facing. Has this show grabbed anybody's attention so far? I feel like we've spent more time in the chat, to be honest. I think this is what's happened last week. What a Drew to retain over Sammy, and never a big Drew fan, but Drew is a much better character right now. I think what Drew is doing on social media is what's made him a star, to be honest. I think he's funny. And I think Drew deserved all this after. Obviously, he had an amazing run during the pandemic, but he didn't do it in front of the fans. So now that he's able to be in front of the fans with the world title, the WWE Championship is amazing. I think it's really good. I think Drew McIntyre has deserved the gold. I think his feud with CM Punk was one of the best of his career. And I think what he's doing with Cody Rhodes right now is quite up there as well. Although we are dragging it out and we're just getting to WrestleMania. The problem, what we've got with Drew McIntyre right now, is that we're too late to start another feud. To start another feud now before Mania would be just insane. It'd be stupid. We haven't got enough time to build that feud up. So they're just going to keep with the Cody program, unfortunately. Yes, I do think they throw in Jacob Fatu just to change it up a little bit, because he's intertwined with this storyline. When are they going to tell us who attacked Jacob? That's what I want to know. We've had Jacob attacked before he left. He's come back. He's attacked Cody. He's attacked Drew, but we just still don't know who actually attacked him. I find that amazing. Have we just pushed that under the carpet or something? Or are we going to get a reveal soon? Because that is just insane to me. Just tell us who fucking attacked him already. It's like, yeah, is it Drew? Because Drew keeps saying it isn't. Drew has been so much better on the mic and in the ring. He should have won it there in his hometown versus Roman. Yeah, I think that was the time. To not pull the trigger then. Yeah, I mean. You know what I mean? They're in the. Is it the Performance? Oh, they're in Atlanta soon, though, aren't they? I mean, they've got a big show coming up. However, Drew faces at WrestleMania. I do think that Drew should retain his long overdue a big reign with the fans. Yeah, I do agree with that a bit. And we're sick of seeing Cody being champ. He should be away from the championship, to be honest. Just add Theory, use the briefcase and cash it in on the WWE title.
Have Drew pin Theory. Don't know why they didn't do that. They could have done that, couldn't they? Didn't Theory cash it in on the fucking lesser title? I was Dave that attacked. It was me. I would attack fucking Jacob. That'd be fucking insane. Jesus Christ, I'm not that brave. Austin, I agree with you. I forgot about the who attacked Fatu story. Just reveal it already. Yeah, that's the thing. I think they're hoping that we forgot. I think, yeah, that's good. No, we haven't. We need that. You need to tell us. Why did they get Jacob into the triple threat if Cody wins the chamber? Because Jacob's just going to attack Cody and Drew. That's how they get him in. It's as simple. You don't even need Cody to win the chamber to be in that matchup. This is going to be the main event at WrestleMania anyway. He doesn't need to win the chamber. Didn't need to win the Rumble. He's literally got a golden ticket. Not gonna lie, if Drew wasn't messing with Punk, he would have won when Damien cashed in. Yeah, but that was storyline, Cynthia. That was just so storyline. They knew what they were doing with that. It's supposed to be next week. Apparently, they changed it back. Performance Center. Oh, right, okay. So, yeah, didn't they have problems with the trucks? Didn't they say in his video that in Atlanta they were having problems with the trucks? But they couldn't use it, so they're doing it back. Yeah, I think Dave did say that, didn't he? Yeah, I think picking back. At Leeds, they have been there next week in NXT. Cashing in on a lesser title still doesn't cash in successfully. Triple H first major fail. It still doesn't want to use Theory. Right. Yeah, it's. Sami is kind of sucking up to Soruka backstage. Off. Right, see you all. Gonna have almost a last rest of the stream. Oh, thanks, Chris. See you later, bud. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. I think it's live on Thursday. I'm not 100% sure. But Miles Bonds is going on. LOL, does Miles Bourne get involved in this match? Was going around being right moody. This guy looks like Bray. He's got a Bo Dallas Bray look, hasn't he? I think me and Willie were on about this on Sunday in the podcast. You know, if anybody was going to go up into the Wyatts, this would be the guy what fit the Wyatt 6 perfectly. Because he has got a look of Bray about him, hasn't he? He looks like he fits that family. I don't know. Used correctly, this guy's got a fucking very, very bright future. Chris, shout out to you. Always a pleasure, never a chore, my friend. Here you go. Throws a key. You can have come out of your room now, son. More fun. Welcome home. Sweet dreams. He reminds me of Priest a little. I can see Bo resemblance too, yeah. There's just a little bit of Bo Dallas in there. They could definitely do like a Bo Leaf thing. Yeah. He could fit the Wyatts. You could put him in the Wyatts and he wouldn't look out of place. Especially the picture at the bottom there. Yeah, yeah. I see it. Love Ethan. I think Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, Joe Hendry, you've got Tony D'Angelo up there now. I think they're going to save this division. I think they're the major four. They're the ones that they need to be focused on at the moment. And then get Keanu Calver up. Shiloh Hill, of course. Miles Bourne, let's push him. But you need the four. You need the four guys to stay in this promotion for a bit longer.
Dave, I don't trust Aria one bit because you know what's going to happen next week. Yeah, we'll be doing this for weeks, though. I'm still here, everyone. Robert, shout out to you. How's it going, bud? Hopefully YouTube's been kind to you. We can't get our messages in your chat, bud. So I don't know if it's something at your end that you need to change. But I'll have a look after this stream and see if I can do what at my end. But it might be something because Leeds is having the same problem. I don't know if you've got your settings to only mods. Might have to look at that. If it is, then you might need to make me and Leeds a mod. No pressure. Oh, they plan to use the young kid in Vantage Projects. It's the incredible main eventer too. Which one? Jackson Drake. I think Jackson Drake's really good actually. I think Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes are pretty good as well. I think if just patience with them, absolute patience. I mean, to be honest, they're just playing the comedy role at the minute. But I see a bright future for all three of them guys. To be quite honest with you, I am impressed. Jackson Jake probably needs a little bit of weight on him, a little bit more muscle mass, and I think he. See if he's ignoring my comments. Who's ignoring your comments? Oh, Irish Rebel. You can see you, can't you? Yeah, I think it's his name, the leader of the group. That's his name, the leader of the group. At least simply as Jackson Drake. Yeah, Jackson Drake. I know them all. Yeah, the skinny guy with the evolved champion. Yeah, it's Jackson Drake. The one with the blonde hair's Brad Baylor, and the Vicky Smokes is the dark-haired kid, the funny one. That's Ricky Smokes, which is very similar to Vicky Saints. Yeah, I like Jackson Drake. I think I'm impressed with him. It's a shame that the girl what was with him left. I mean, I think she's doing stuff with ROH and stuff like that now. Oh, what was her name? Why have I slept on her name again? She's on a young as well. What was her name? You know what? At times like this, I wish that James was actually here. Bless him. Because he would have got her name straight away, and I can't think of it. It'll come to me. He's grabbed the championship. He's bringing it into the ring. Ethan can get disqualified. He tries to use it, but Silo Hill grabs it and puts it back. I can't see the comment in his stream either. I think it's YouTube. No, it happened last week with me where my comment won't go through. I think he's got it on mods only. That's what it looks like. Because if you're a mod on his channel, which is Rick Hunter, his message is off. I think he's got the wrong settings. I think he needs to have a look. Here comes Vanity Project. Obviously, they are with Ethan Page now. I can't. Does he call himself Ricky Smokes? Because he's smoking hot? I have no idea. I mean, you can ask him if he's smoking hot if you want. On to a commercial break. What's the opinion on Silo Hill? I like him. I think he's alright. He's alright. The thing with us in the UK, we didn't get any kind of affection from him from LFT. You know, is it LFT or LFC or whatever you call it? The Legends thing. We didn't get to see it here in the UK. It's not televised at all. You can't find it on YouTube. So that kind of stuff went over our heads. So Silo Hill, who would have connected to the American fan base, European fan base, not that. It's like, yeah, we're seeing him for the first time. It's like, who's this dude? Doubt it's mods only because Mary Ryan is not a mod. All right, he's done something. He might have. I have no idea. My message doesn't show up. Like Ethan Page, the Vanity Project. work well together, gives Vanity Project more credibility with a veteran on the side. Yeah, it does work. Yeah, oh, yeah, there you're talking about Zeta Steel. Yeah, Khalid, well done, mate. I'm impressed. Yeah, Zeta Steel. Yes, that's who I was referring to. Yeah, Zeta. She was in MLW before she joined WWE. Great talent, but such a young lass. It's a shame she didn't stick around. This could have been her. She could have been on the main in NXT right now, but she decided to go elsewhere. It was raining yesterday and today. It's a little windy. It's supposed to be windy tomorrow. Oh my god, are you getting some weather changes there, Austin? Oh my gosh. It was always hot. I bet you're loving it. I bet you're living it up in the wind. This is brilliant. Okay, sounds great. Oh, I really love it. Boxer briefs. Silo held down during the commercial break. Ethan with his new faction, the Vanity Project. It's all ego, all vanity. Rain where I'm. All ego. It's raining where you are. Oh, Leeds. Oh, right, Leeds. Well, I even looked outside. It's probably raining here as well. If it's raining in Leeds, it's raining in Castleford. Amazingly, the weather has been pretty chill. Got to love it. Well, we get like 10 months of summer back. Yeah, take it in, man. Take the cooler nights. I can understand it if it's constantly hot, how annoying that could be. I would fucking absolutely love that. Dave, I'm watching the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match now. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. But, Robert, you need to sort out your chat because we can't write in it. I don't know what settings you've got on, mate, but I can't write in your chat, so I do apologise for that. I will stick a like on your stream and I'll try and leave a comment, but I can't talk in your chat, mate. Can't get my messages across. They just disappear off your screen. I definitely see Swipe Right, the future tag team. They're not called Swipe Right anymore, they're just Vanity Project. Wrestling as long as they don't book like Creed Boys. Yeah, it's a shame what they're doing with the Creed Boys at the minute. I mean, there's a lack of tag teams on Raw, but yet we've got the Creed Boys just doing main event. Silo gets his hand up. Ethan didn't quite get the pin. Been a decent match. Silo's there. Does it look out of place? I'm starting to get tired. Of course I am, because we're near the end. Jesus Christ, we are near the end, aren't we? Is this the main event? Are we at the main event already? Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, we are. We're at the fucking main event. Oh, they're lifting up the mat. God, I didn't think we were near the end of the show. Fucking hell. What's happened to this show? I don't even know what to score this. Because a lot of our attention's been away from what we've seen on TV, to be fair. Ethan's got Silo up on his shoulders. But Silo Hill manages to counter throws Ethan away from the floor. It's sad how they're using the Creed brothers. They've got a lot of potential. They have started to show up a little bit more on Raw in recent weeks, but it's same with Ivy Nile. I like him as a competitor as well. It's a shame in it. Dave, naked from the waist down. That is why we can't see what he's wearing. I've got my hoodie on. I've got my top half on. But as you all know from the podcast, it's Free the Penis. Oh yes, the penis is free. Silo does the behind Ethan. Big right hand. Do we get a new North American champion? The odds are stacked against Silo Hill. Tilt the Will. Sidewalk Slam. With Jackson Drake on the ring apron, Silo gives him a right hand. But this is the distraction that's going to get Ethan the win. He drags in Smokes. Ricky Smokes goes over the top. He's out of there. Leads, I'm fully dressed. Ivanel, I'm being treated like a jobber when she's a good physique. And it's awful. I liked it when she came to NXT. She even had went over Tiffany, yeah. Silo's just been twisted into that concrete. But Vanity Project, the other members are all down and out. Ethan drags Silo Hill into the ring. Twisted grin outside, hits it inside the ring. That is it, that's job done for Ethan. He's going to retain. Brad Bailey comes into the ring to celebrate with Ethan. Just a numbers game. It's just going to be the numbers game for Ethan Page. We get in service from Bailey and Kendall. That's why he's sweating. What's going on under this desk is none of your business. Oh, it's a nasty bump actually. Jackson Drake there, I think the announce desk was meant to break and he bounces his head straight off it. Oh, he was nasty. He's released the penis, it's free the penis. Not released the penis, it's free the penis. Hashtag free the penis. Oh, and it's who's going to come to the rescue of Silo Hill? Vanity Project beating up Silo Hill at the end of the match. Here comes Miles Bourne. Has been grumpy this entire show, and he come to the rescue of Silo. Clothesline in Vanity Project. Goes after Ethan. Nice right hand. Oh, Jackson Drake's got Miles Bourne. Elbow to Jackson. Clothesline to Smokes. Nice power slam to Jackson Drake. Miles Bain, Solo Hill. Silo Hill's going suicide. Dive! It's a shame that Iconics have signed for AEW. Really wanted Chelsea and the Iconics to be a thing in WWE. Would have been entertaining. Miles Bourne going after Ethan. It's got a chair in there as well. Who needs a penis? I'm here to help. We don't need a penis, we're just freeing the penis. Need one really bad. Aubrey, Dave's not giving me his. You've had it way too many times. It's going to stomp on the chair. Oh, Ethan stops him. Title match next week. Ethan Page versus Miles Bourne. He's caved in. Ethan is giving him the title match to stop him from stamping on the chair. The fans want him to do it. He does it anyway. He stamps on the foot. That is the end of NXT. The match is made for next week. North American Championship. Miles Bourne, Ethan Page. Ethan's in hell of a lot of pain. Dave is such a tease, but nothing. He hasn't put a ring on it. We keep saying it each week. He hasn't put a ring on it. That was NXT for this week. Get your scores in. Let me know what you thought of this week's episode.
I don't know. We've been talking about Wyatt Six pretty much all this stream. The topic of conversation's been way off. Miles Bone. Yeah, I think Miles Bone does win next week. To be fair, that makes sense. Yeah, what's his scores? What did you think of this week's NXT? I don't know. I think NXT's not been great for a couple of weeks now. Let me know what you think. I think it's been lacking something. I don't know what it is. It's been a fast-paced show. Don't get me wrong. I've just not been bored. I just don't think it's been mega great. If you get what I mean. 10 out of 10 for the stream. Oh, thanks, Leeds. Hopped up. Oh, Wrestling Ross, hello, shout out to you. Hopped up out of bed, turned my swag on. Shout out to you, Wrestling Ross, shout out to you, dude. Not scoring the show, says Leeds, of course, because you didn't watch it. 6. That's fair. That's fair. I can't even know. I don't even know where I'm at. Everyone's saying hello to Wrestling Ross, of course. Dave, what's up? The stream. I'm alright, mate. I'm good. Good. How are you? Haven't been that entertained with NXT since Albert, Trick, and Javon left. Yeah, it's been a bit flat. I think I felt flat last week, to be honest. I did find it hard to score last week, sure. I think I've been more involved in the conversation with you guys again tonight and not really paid that much attention to the TV, which always strikes me as a bit bad, to be fair. And it's not a bad show, but it lacks that star power. Hasn't had any interesting stories. Just happy I didn't have to see Becky or AJ. Heard that Dave is giving the show 1 out of 10. I'm not giving it 1 out of 10. No. I think I'll give it a good rating though. Where am I at? It's in 6 range, innit? Has to be in the 6 range. I don't know. Got to build these stars. Good booking. Shawn Michaels is usually good, but we've got to give it time. I mean, we've got established stars like Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, Joe Hendry, Tony D. It's getting Miles Bourne up to there. It's getting Silo Hill up to there. It's Keanu Calver up to there. It's going to take time. There's bright futures there. There's people what are very interesting talents, but we just need that extra bit of storyline to get them over the line for me. Watch the show, then the stream, to be fair. I watched the show, then the stream, to be fair. Dave, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. You know what? I'm just going to go there. I want to give show 7, I really do, but I just can't lately. So 6 out of 10. I think that's fair. I think I'm there. That's. There's many good characters too. Besides people like Jada, no one has real captivated me. Ethan Page is a star. Didn't realise that. What does he have with him? Yeah, I think he's amazing. Dylan gives it a 6 out of 10. I think we've got 4 major stars, but they need to elevate the rest. Ethan being put with the Vanity Project makes sense, because that will elevate them a hell of a lot. And then obviously, yeah, I think Keanu Cav has just come up from Evolve. Gotta give him time. I think he will be a beast if given time. Shiloh Hills, he's been propelled, right? He's getting pushed. Miles Bourne, obviously. Thing about Miles Bourne is that it's too much like Randy Orton. If they can change his character, adjust it just a little bit so he doesn't seem like Randy Orton, then I think he'll do good things. But he's still Baby Orton. That's like, it just looks like Randy Orton. It's just like, no, let's get him away from that. He needs a new look.
Pretty good, busy, a lot going on. Only Ethan and JC Jane losing next week. Only one of. I think Ethan loses. Vanity Project, you can tell, are still kids. Acting skills lack. Yeah, of course they're still kids, but they're still learning. They're still. It's going to be a long time before they get up to the main roster. But it's great for NXT because I think they can dominate NXT eventually. Jackson Drake, they just look like they've got futures. That's for sure. I think Baylor might struggle. He's just got too much of a baby face for me. Thursday, Cynthia will be live Thursday. Can't do SmackDown, unfortunately. There's no live stream until next Monday after Thursday. So we're back on Thursday. I'm not sure what we're doing. I'm thinking a Fastlane retro watch along from 2016, carrying on from that WrestleMania stream we did. That's what I'm thinking. I would love to do one tomorrow, but I don't know if I can, to be honest. So Thursday night, we'll probably be doing something. It is good, man. My first time watching him, almost a month. I think his birthday was the last day I watched him. I think that Ethan can be a huge heel star on the main roster. He's pretty much ready for the main roster now, dude. But we need these kind of stars down in NXT to get the new talent over. So, you know, you could take Ricky Saints, you could take Joe Hendry, you could take Ethan Page straight up to the main roster now, and they would work, they would shine. But NXT needs these stars. They need these people to stay down just that bit longer, so that your Miles Bournes, your Silo Hills, your Jasper Troys to get a bit more exposure, get a little bit more help, and getting over the line. It's an important year for NXT for the men's side. Women's side sorted. Different stars coming out their ears. I mean, tonight's show didn't even have Kendall Gray on it, which is amazing. But that's it. Anyway, I have to go, guys, because I need to get some sleep. Thank you for everyone who's joined the live stream. There will not be a stream tomorrow, unfortunately, but we are back on Thursday. We will do that retro watch along. So make sure that you're available for that. I know there will be a live stream over the weekend, unfortunately, but we'll be back on Monday night for Monday Night Raw, where we do it all again. So, yeah. Enjoy the rest of your evenings with whatever you're doing. I will catch you all on Thursday. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time. Bye for now. Catch you later, dudes. See you later. Love you all. Bye bye. Well, John.